It's now time for Jamaica's first and the number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
All right. Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the Sports Desk. And it's the start of another brand new week. All sorts of things happening. Zidane will be dropping in any minute right now. So, lots of things to talk about, especially if you are into basketball and also into the English Premier League. The Celtics defeated the Philadelphia 76ers. And I tell you what, the Celtics are the bookmakers' favorites to go all the way. Not sure where you sit on that, but Celtics getting the good money after defeating the MVP and his bunch 112-88 the other day. Well, Mr. Matthews will call it.
The Lakers are third.
Turn on the Zidane mic.
Yeah, the Lakers are third in that regard. So
Yeah.
the Denver Nuggets are the second favorite.
Miami carrying the least of the odds at the moment.
I see the ESPN people giving Miami a 3% chance.
Is as low as that?
Yeah, so the analytics of the ESPN people have 97% chance of the Boston Celtics going through. So basically giving Miami no chance.
Yeah.
So
Well, I think that
I think that Boston should start big favorites in as well.
most people feel like them can hurt. Them have more weapons to hurt.
Yes, and prior to the playoffs, a lot of people had Boston versus the Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals.
You know what? I haven't heard anybody say yet, and I've listened to a lot of people assessing these four teams. Guess the argument that I haven't heard yet.
You haven't heard about matchups?
Not at all.
They may not tell us say, so I don't know when they say people overrate matchups. We don't know who they are.
I haven't heard one man saying that man I go match up well against that man and therefore that team might not do well. It's all about who have the more weapons and who is likely to do well against them.
Yeah.
But make us see how that work out.
Yeah, me a Boston as well. Me a keep. We still thinking who me gonna pick between the Lakers and the Nuggets.
You still think Boston is the favorite?
Yeah, man. I have Boston to go through the Eastern Conference, but me still thinking about who I think will advance through from the Western Conference. It's gonna be an exciting series, I think.
All right. Well,
no, you're not taking the cards yet.
No.
I want to hear from Pioneer and Correctional and Garvey. I hope they have them.
What Pioneer was saying?
He gave Lakers no chance to beat the Memphis Grizzlies.
No.
And he said even if Lakers do the impossible, because they call it impossible and beat the Grizzlies, they have absolutely no chance against either the Kings or the Warriors, especially the Warriors. And they might kick out Warriors team.
If me say something, Pioneer will come rush me aggressive. So what I will say is, how does Pioneer says he understands basketball more than me and keep getting it so wrong?
I'm not sure.
I tell you, there's one thing for know who play around so and who they trade from Ronas to Ronas. That's not knowing basketball. Looking at a game.
Yes.
I understand why I go on. Me wouldn't get it. So
and the ability to take the emotions out of it. Because you got caught up in emotions of being a Golden State Warrior fan.
Yeah.
I wasn't seeing the faults and the problems that they have.
What corrections?
Correction, never that time I mad when I said before the playoffs start, I'm gonna look at the Lakers players that they brought in. I looked at these players and said, if LeBron James come back and maintain his health, the Lakers will be at least in the Western Conference. But correction text me, I say my mother and him come on the radio and say me no basketball.
And our Garvey did.
Garvey said
laughs.
Garvey, a long time. Garvey, right? Garvey's the worst one. Garvey said LeBron James have chemistry issue. And the team knew, so them dead. When him come back, they're gonna lose games. And Lakers are now 11-0 at the Staples Center, Crypto.com arena.
Yeah.
When LeBron James.
I remember all of these conversations.
Yes. Yeah, man. But we won't hear from Garvey, you see?
Yes. Well, will we hear from Correction and Pioneer?
Correction and Pioneer will come, man. But Garvey is in hiding.
Oh. And I hope when I start asking questions, none of them start take me on. Really. All right, Arsenal, you give up?
Yeah, man, it done, man.
All you have to do is win your next 2 games and hope City lose them next 3 and score 19 against one of the team.
City need now 1 win it is,
I know.
City need only 1 week.
Yeah. Out of the 3.
Yeah.
All right, so we're ready now. Let's start.
Alric
at the first one. Alric.
Hello?
Yes,
Yeah,
good
man.
afternoon.
Yeah, okay. I never hear the sound that signal them on. Yes, sir. So the basketball, I was watching the match yesterday. You know, me I bring Celtic from long time, from last year.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And me never like how the man never play at all. But while last night, with the man mother in the arena, man, the statement display the man put on last night, man.
But Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum.
You know, the game before this, he says, humbly speaking, I'm
Yeah,
one of the
but the
best
best.
players in the NBA.
Yeah.
People laugh.
Yeah, but he is. And that is why my game is much flack, you know, when my team do some foolishness and some madness on the court.
Yeah.
The man clumsy. The man turned over the ball in some good position. But last night, 51 points. So the most points by a Celtic player in a game 7.
Yes.
That was really something. The man was on fire last night. And it goes back to the thing where we have to from the player. Yes, so we tend to overcomplicate sports, you know. And especially basketball, since we're talking about that. Basketball is a team sport. And as you mentioned earlier, Zidane and Orville, it is the man who have the most weapons and the man who execute on the night will determine which team wins. Because we look at the game last night, Tatum 51 points, Jaylen Brown 25 points, Brogdon with 12 points. All of them and them are single digits. So Tatum was the one who got off last night. When I look on the 76ers yesterday, James Harden, not turn up, 9 points. Joel Embiid, Harford has been doing a wonderful job on him. He managed only 15 points. Tyrese Maxey, 17 points. And Tobias Harris was the leading scorer for the Sixers, 19 points.
The Stars let down the Phoenix Sun, the
Exactly.
Philadelphia 76ers yesterday.
So
Big
exactly.
time.
Joel Embiid just never look himself to
So it comes down to
But another throat that from this is happening very often
It
with
is.
James Harden, you know,
No,
from
man.
Houston days, you know.
It
Where
is.
James Harden's a joke.
he's a joker, man.
So-
Where the big games them coming in the series, he does well in enough, you know. And then when some big important must-win games come up, him shrink.
yeah, man, never turn up at all. So that is where the thing boils down to. Who have the better team and who turn up on the day and execute and be efficient. That is how basketball games are going to be won. Not about now who match up against who. That plays
I've always heard the
that
commentators
plays a
say
part, yes, in terms of
it plays a
Yeah.
minimal part, but I've
Yeah,
always
yeah,
heard the
yeah,
commentators saying the NBA is a miss or make league.
mhm.
I'd love to ask the matchups people, what on earth do they mean? It's a hit or miss league.
Those same commentators tell you that sometimes. You hear them say, it's all about matchups. You know,
Well,
so
them
don't-
same one we
don't
say.
follow them.
God, them same one we tell us say,
That's all about nonsense.
so
That's
some-
just watch the game and understand
No,
the
it's,
game.
it's not nonsense. Them just go be a what them seeing in front of them. So them be watching that
But
game,
not
you know.
even nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't give that they look at it and say, listen,
Yeah.
they're just missing shots, you know.
yes.
And another night them say, boy, they're not exploiting the matchups the right way. And the next night they will tell you that they're not rebounding well.
Yeah.
The next night they say too many turnovers. So they analyze based on what is in front of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why
I
I
hear
go
that. I hear that.
take game by game.
Yeah.
Because every game is different.
Because like they had the game the other night now. The Golden State Warriors, they still have missed shots. The last game. Well, Lakers was brilliant, you know. LeBron James
Yeah.
was brilliant from the start to the finish, you know. So they had to apply the pressure. But the Golden State Warriors was shocking from behind.
Just like in a game 6 with Tatum, the man that missed only for shot. You know what I say?
Yes.
But I said, try something different. Go to the paint
Yeah.
and say the easy basket.
Yeah.
You keep trying to shoot from.
But
from
what
downtown and
to
it did
Clay
not work.
Thompson? He had 3 horrible games.
9, 10, and
It's
8.
unheard of. With
That
Clay
is
You know
Thompson.
what I say?
No, this is unheard of. With Clay. And
Two
the game,
one-dimensional.
and the game before that, he scored 30 points in Orville.
Yeah.
And tear up the Lakers, you know.
I think Klay Thompson is a little bit too one-dimensional
yes.
in what he has to offer.
Yeah,
Yes.
man. So you have to mix up the thing. When if it's
Unlike
now-
unlike Curry, who can
Put it
wheel
down,
and deal
yeah.
and come inside and
Yeah.
him not him not have them something to him.
Yes. That is.
So me expect Boston to win the conference final, and me expect them to go through with Lakers, the final. But our Lakers, Denver no get game, they're going to be a series.
very,
gonna be
very intriguing series.
yeah, man, it's going to be very interesting. So we're going to watch that. So Arsenal now, Mr. Zidane Matthews.
Mm-hmm.
What go on yesterday?
What go on?
Yeah.
No lose, man.
Remember before, we don't lose, man. Before the run-in, we'd ask you a question.
Eh.
If Arsenal win the thing, based on the position that they were in, if I choke them choke, why a verdict now?
Me not go with the choker again.
You're not going to choke again.
No.
The man them choke, man.
You think so?
Now that we have seen how the games have unfolded, you gave a good answer at the time, you know. So you have to see how the game
All
unfolded.
right. At one stage, when Arsenal played 29 games,
Yeah.
they were 8 points ahead of City. City played 28 games, so they had a game in hand. The game in hand wasn't against Arsenal, and they had Arsenal to play. So let's give City has been on a brilliant run. So give them the game in hand. So the lead is now 5 points. Give them the win against Arsenal. You want to say Arsenal choke at the Etihad? City is by far a better team than Arsenal.
No, man, not that game.
Hold on, man. So now Arsenal has a 2-point lead. Now I put it to you.
Yeah.
So if 8 games remaining, Arsenal have a 2-point lead against City, and Arsenal doesn't win the league. Me not call that a choke.
With Southampton and West Ham them to play.
That's actually as a package, you know, Zidane. I want one thing because
no, Arsenal 2 points ahead.
Yeah.
With Southampton and West Ham and 2-0 leads over those two teams. I don't know if you call that full choke.
They were 2-0 up against Southampton. They were 3-1 down.
I wish one of the team them 2-0 up against
West Ham.
I wish other team.
Liverpool.
Even if it's not a full choke.
Yeah, man.
What you call it now? Something stop at them choke.
Yeah, man, a big choke, man. But
yeah,
man. They were completely balled off the park at home.
Listen, the Arsenal that I saw.
They didn't give up yesterday. When them see the man beat.
When they needed to win to keep the pressure on City.
No, man, they give up no, man.
Yeah, man, so I said that's a big choke.
No fight. No, man, no fight wasn't there.
The kind of Arsenal we missed midway the season. The kind of ball.
No, man, exactly.
It's not that losing is one, you know.
It's one thing, yeah.
But no, man, them look a shadow of that team. Because you can see some team and you're losing, you say, Jano, them, you say effort.
Good, but you come on the rank.
Arsenal look like the type of side where Wenger used to coach. But they've the pretty ball with us. Well, disappointed.
Yeah, the fact of the matter is doing now. It is obvious. The French defender, when he got injured, Arsenal kept conceding at least 2 goals in every game right after he got injured.
Yeah,
so clearly, his impact was even greater than I thought in the defense. Because you concede 2 against West Ham, you concede 3 against the relegated team, the worst team in the league. You can't concede 3 at home against Southampton. That is a joke. That was just a joke result. Yeah.
From the run there, that 3 to 4 game run there. And that's the thing something there. And the game yesterday just confirmed the choke job. The man them, you're there yard. City win, you know, say, you're behind the 8 ball. You need to keep the pressure on City. Set the thing up to the last day. Anything can happen.
In fairness, though, you know.
And you never turn up.
In fairness, though. Arsenal at the start of the season were not necessarily expected to be giving City that kind of fight.
But at the end of the day, you found yourself in a position where you had a super season. Leading the league for about 95% of the season, man, lead the league. And basically, them kick over the pail of milk, you know. But we tell about the Brighton side there, you know. So when we see them get 5-1 from Everton, that was a blip.
Yeah.
And I can understand why they get that because, you see, Brighton, they might come in, they might play a whole heap of game in a quick succession because of the backlog of games. So fatigue set in. But I expect them to lose against Everton. But I know that Brighton is such a quality team that I pointed out that this game against Brighton would be the do or die match with Arsenal. But them failed. So I got to just need a win to seal up the thing. So
I could see where it come from.
So I really want Arsenal win the title.
All right, Alric.
Good start. Cool.
We'll take our first break.
Importers, submit proper invoices to customs to reduce delays in clearing shipments. Visit www.jacustoms.gov.jm for details. The temperature by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
32 degrees Celsius in New Kingston.
What's up, Sports Desk Massive? It's the new and improved. What you say? Can't stop to make a call. Well, you can still add your 2 cents by sending in WhatsApp messages or voice notes to 876-828-0925. What you say? During the Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m. Sponsored by BH Paints. Paint it. Love it with BH Paints.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, we go back. We have Mount Salem. Mount Salem, how are you, Mount Salem? Hello?
Yes. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, man, what's up?
Yeah, I hope the whole radio line had a wonderful weekend.
Yes, sir.
I want to talk about Dave Cameron, but before I go that, Mr. Matthews,
Him just step out. Coming
yeah,
back.
so yeah, I want to ask. So the last time Garvey said LeBron James was not playing winning basketball. So I want to ask him now if LeBron James start playing winning basketball, Mr. Higgins.
The theory is that Garvey will probably not call today. So we see.
No man, we want to hear from him, man. I think he's a brave man, man. He should come up.
Are they?
And
Is LeBron James playing winning basketball now?
yes, I want to know if he's playing winning basketball now because before when he was putting up the numbers, I heard that he was not playing winning basketball.
Yeah, that's
Well, Lakers don't win
You
yet.
remember that, Mr. Matthews, when David said that?
Yes, man, I remember.
Yeah, I think it was in the, right after the regular season was finished.
Yeah.
And
No,
LeBron James was putting up
he actually said when LeBron James, because the Lakers, when they made the trade, was starting to show life. And Garvey said when LeBron James come back, the team will start lose because he doesn't play winning basketball and he doesn't acclimatize to new teammates very well. And all of the things I told him was talking nonsense.
and he would not fit into the team.
And he
all
would
of
not,
that.
yes, man, he said all of that.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
But I don't understand these people, don't you, Mr. Matthews, because if there's one basketballer you would think would fit into any team, it would be LeBron James.
He was completely wrong, my boss. It's the other way around. Anytime there's any chemistry issue, it's the other people, not LeBron James.
Right, because look at it now. Kobe, Michael Jordan, I know all of them are great players, don't get me wrong, But I think when it comes to the smartness in basketball, I think LeBron James is smarter than them, because especially like Kobe now. Kobe would try to put the spotlight on him, Mr. Matthews, in terms of taking more of the shot to win the game. If you follow how LeBron James play, especially this series, when he needs to step up, he step up. But when he don't have to, he let the others do their thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't get it. But yes, at least that's for the basketball people. But Dave Cameron now, Mr. Higgins.
Yeah.
I heard they were talking last week about the Joshua Arthur contract thing there.
Joffrey, yeah.
Yes, with India. And this is where the West Indies and a few of the other countries do the same thing too. They are complaining about it. I remember when Dave Cameron was trying to be the ICC chairman. One of his things that he thought about that he would do is to allow the smaller teams to basically get a share of the pie. And a few of the countries now are complaining that India, England, and Australia is basically them controlling the cricket. So why wouldn't you give the man a chance who want to give the smaller teams?
That's a very good question.
Yeah, because even I think
especially when there are more small teams than big teams.
Yeah, well, I remember Sri Lanka or Pakistan. One of them come out and said that these three is basically controlling the cricket and the others not getting as much. Yeah, I think it's in Sri Lanka. If I'm not mistaken. But one of them come out and said the same thing. So why not give the man a chance who want to do something about it?
Well,
so
it's a good question.
Especially us West Indies, not even give him a chance. So we should not complain.
No, you really didn't expect West Indies to give him a chance, did you? There was
but if it is in your interest, you put the differences aside.
No, man, I'm saying.
I'm sure Arlington would say the same thing, not just because he's a Dave Cameron fan.
Man, very few people would expect that. They had a bruising election. Dave Cameron and Ricky Skerritt.
But the election is done, Mr. Higgins. You should put the election aside.
And I'm saying that.
And for the wider good of West Indies cricket.
In a utopian world where everything is ideal, I agree with you. But I'm saying human nature. I can't say a bag of negative things against a man this month. And 3 months from now, I vote for the man with my boss.
But what if it is in your interest, Mr. Higgins? That's what I'm talking about,
I'm saying
voting for the man would be in your interest.
You are not going to vote for a man to be your boss if you just talk, say you rate the man.
Well, I disagree with you on that, Mr. Idris, because
No. You are talking about what should be, you know. I'm saying I understand that this is how things will be most of the time. Ricky Skerritt, 3, 4, 5 months, however long that process, was having all kind of negative things to say about Dave Cameron. Him this, him not get along with players, him is not a people person. It was more about him than cricket. You remember the criticisms. A post come up for ICC president, you really expect that a Ricky Skerritt led West Indies would now said, this man is suitable to be the ICC boss. That's not how the world works.
Well,
Most of the time.
I agree to disagree with you on that. All right, have a good day.
Yeah. Not sure what's there to disagree. Because I'm not saying that that is how it ought to be. But that's how it is, usually. All right, CC from Portmore.
Yeah, my day here, man. More ask Mount Salem a question now.
Talking on the phone, though.
Yeah, man, more ask Mount Salem a question. Mount Salem, more ask you this question. If you had to choose between Jordan and
I don't know why you sound so off phone, my lord.
No, my day here, man. You hear me now?
You sound a little hollow.
Oh, no, why, man?
You're up on speaker or something?
No, man, I'm not up on speaker.
Ah, you talk directly into the phone.
I talk directly into the phone.
All right, go on.
I'm saying more Mount Salem tell me if you have Kobe, LeBron, and Jordan to sign team as the owner of a franchise, or if you would have signed these players. Remember, bear in mind, Kobe has led teams to are part of teams that won 5 championships. The thing is, when a man come and mention some player and I talk about Kobe would have put the spotlight on himself and all of these.
No, what he was saying is that out of the 3 players mentioned, he think LeBron James will take a backseat more often. If he believes that other players being dominant will help the team win, he's more likely to take a backseat than Kobe and Jordan. He's right.
Well, I have no problem with that. But
that's the point he was making.
Well, I know, Zidane, if the front seat that Jordan is taking will give my franchise 6 rings, me take the front seat.
No, man. He was countering the argument that LeBron James find it difficult to get chemistry going along with new players. And he's making the point that if LeBron James come into a situation and realize that he needs to take the back seat and allow Anthony Davis, for example, to be the man, LeBron James is more likely to do that than a Michael Jordan. So it is wrong to say LeBron James is a man that have a problem getting his chemistry on with his new teammates. That was just foolishness from Garvey.
Oh, well, that is wrong. But what may I say is at the end of the day, if I that's him a counter, that's him a counter.
But remember, Michael Jordan didn't play with anybody with the talent of Anthony Davis doing it.
Yeah, no, I know that.
Yes.
But I'm saying to you that I don't think Michael Jordan would have probably preferred to Anthony Davis.
That's the point he's making.
Yeah.
So maybe they would have lose.
No, but that's the thing.
So when Michael Jordan, I don't like LeBron James. No, Michael Jordan not gonna make Anthony Davis be the main man. He's gonna still try to be the main man and mess it up. That's the point the man I make. I agree.
Maybe, but at the end of the day, what I say is we have to come back to what we know is factual. If you must say, oh, this man would have differed because all of these things, you still can conclude that.
Easy, you know, easy, you know.
No, me have to.
If a Michael Jordan 38 now and on the decline, me don't think Michael Jordan I play off the ball with LeBron James. I don't play within the system. He's not doing that, never.
Yeah, but what at the end of the
he's an ego, remember. He's an ego man, that brother.
What I want is ego or not, but I say if you own a franchise, right? As an owner of a franchise, which player would you sign?
LeBron James every day of the week and twice on Sundays.
As an owner of a franchise, that I sign LeBron James.
Yeah, every day of the week and twice on Sundays.
Well, I know after 7 seasons in Ghana left you, and you know no championship. And then you have to play
I can't know that team are gone after 7 seasons.
No, but after 7, but we see it. You can know.
No, but I don't know that when I sign. No, but when I sign LeBron,
is not to see.
No, but when but when I'm signing LeBron James, I don't know what LeBron James plans are after 7 seasons.
No, but that is what me I say precisely what I'm trying to say at this point in time. If we are studying the man them career, me I tell you say I will sign Jordan as a franchise owner.
Okay.
If you want to come say as a player you would want to play with LeBron James, fine. But if you want to say you want as a franchise owner. You are going to sign.
See. If LeBron win the title this season, you're not going to sleep. How long you going to take for your sleep again?
But it don't matter to me. It don't matter to me. I tell you, at the end.
It doesn't matter if LeBron. It will hurt you if LeBron James win the title.
It's not going to hurt me if LeBron James win. LeBron James is a great player. All right, I'm going to go on to the next conversation. Alric said he must defend the thing. Say, there's no matchup. So
no, he never said that.
No, what was he saying about matchup?
Matchups
About matchups.
are overrated in determining
All right.
basketball games.
The matchups are overrated.
Individual matchups. Individual assigned
Individual
matchups.
Individual matchups.
Individual assigned matchups. They are showing the
All right,
word assigned for you to
individual
understand.
assigned. See,
Yeah.
we actually individual assigned matchup.
Yes.
So you're saying that AD matching up with Steph Curry is overrated.
The reason why
No,
Lakers
I'm asking if AD
overrated
if
in the
AD
context of
defending-
why.
AD is defending Steph Curry.
And listen,
Is that matchup overrated?
overrated in the context of the reason why Lakers beat Golden State.
No, but there are several reasons as to why.
And the assigned individual matchups is overrated as one of them.
Why is assigned individual matchups overrated when you cannot teach you can't teach length and size in basketball?
No, man, no. So
no.
why you think Golden State? Why you think Lakers beat Golden State?
Lakers beating Golden State. Lakers beat Golden State because Lakers can play more than one type of basketball. Lakers can shoot. Have players who can shoot from behind the perimeter.
Yes.
And plus Lakers can play inside out.
And plus
But about the
Lakers
size,
as a group,
they have
as
the
a
size to
unit,
go bigger.
was
They
defending
have the
very
size-
well.
Yeah, because they have the size to go big.
So you have given
The biggest Golden
yeah,
State
man,
can-
yeah. So they have more shooters, but they also better in the paint. And they were defending very well. And them reason why Lakers beat Warriors.
Yeah,
and
but
because who did that
honestly,
individually
you're
match up
saying-
against who?
No, but I'm saying to you, the ability to defend against Golden State for Lakers is easy because Golden State does not have the size to match up against Lakers. The
Yeah.
biggest Golden State can go is with Draymond Green playing center, which is 6'9".
So all you have to do to beat Golden State is just get some big tall man.
No, that is not
Oh.
the scenario. I am saying to you that Golden State in them prime, you see how it go. Why when Golden State recruited a Kevin Durant, you realize that when Golden State went big, they could have gone bigger in terms of having Kevin Durant size and length. When Kevin Durant is shooting, how much people can stop or bother Kevin Durant shot Zidane
Not many, if
at
any.
that point in time? Because of what?
In length.
Exactly.
But,
So I'm
how-
saying to you,
but what are you?
some-
So you're saying that to say what?
So I'm saying that to say to you, Golden State had two things. One, first thing, when they win, they had strength in numbers, and there was injury problems with Cavaliers. Plus, they had the strength of their bench and all these things. Fast forward to now, Golden State don't have strength on the bench. A lot of the players have been injured and out, and they had a poor season. And then when you look at the Lakers,
So, CC,
Lakers,
why
Yeah.
you pick Golden State to beat Lakers if you notice all of this?
me picking Golden State to beat Lakers, it become one Lakers drop out.
Yeah, let me
It
see.
has nothing to do with.
Yes,
You know, so basketball is the sport where uno argue the worst.
yeah, man. Yeah, the man emotional, man. Him pick Golden State
because
he
him
want
want
Lakers
Lakers
to
to
drop.
lose. What kind of analyst that, man? And then
but I mean-
I take me and
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. We
No,
don't
but
understand these
we
people.
can't admit say you're
So we
more
can't
than
take it
Lakers
when
with
Lakers comes up. We can't take it serious. Then CC not serious.
No, but here man,
So we don't want to hear nothing from you until the NBA is over because we can't take you serious in your
You
analysis.
analyze Golden State against Lakers, and your reason for all the analysis, if you say one side gonna beat the next side,
no,
analytically, because you want the side.
no, I never said analytically. Analytically, if I'm saying analytically, there's an opportunity.
No, when you
Golden
say when
State
you ask,
to be-
what was the question you asked him? Zidane?
You
Who
know,
you think
no,
are gonna win?
because he was
But then
analyzing
here's
and
the
showing
thing.
that Golden State about a lot of issues. So I'm asking him why he picked Golden State to beat the Lakers, and he said because he wanted.
him why is
Lakers
after
Yeah,
to
the
and
fact.
that is not an analytical thing. That is just
So
an
you actually
emotional-
analyze and realize that Lakers was better, but still pick Golden State.
Lakers was better.
I still pick Golden State.
But watch out.
And Jackson, if you got taxis.
No, man.
Jackson, if you got
You
taxis.
give more time
Give
for
me what,
all
man?
of
Give me
No,
what,
man.
man?
CC.
CC, we gone, man.
We talk again.
Yo.
There you go, man.
You're very bramble today.
Very
CC.
bramble, my boss.
Back after the break.
Your home is your castle. Fill your house with exceptional home decor from Carmen's Collection. Visit our showroom at 112 Constant Spring Road, Mondays to Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. The time, courtesy of Carmen's Collection, is 1:30.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Any Bet, and Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
Pace bowler James Anderson has sustained a mild strain to his right groin, said the England and Wales Cricket Board. The 40-year-old Anderson left the field on day one of Lancashire's match against Somerset on Thursday and took no further part as the game ended in a draw on Sunday. The ECB said Anderson's fitness will be assessed near the time of the test against Ireland starting on June 1. Anderson had a scan on the injury on Saturday. That's sports in a minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly at Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill. Celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes.
Here's great news for men 40 years or older with an NHF card. The PSA test for prostate cancer is now a new benefit. Use your NHF card and get a discount of $1,600 for 1 PSA test each year. Pay less for your PSA test and take charge of your health. Contact NHF for labs accepting NHF card for the PSA test. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
A message from the National Health Fund.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back. Is Sir P up?
Yes, Orville.
Yes.
Orville, you as Zidane could apply, nominate yourself for ICC boss.
No, man, somebody that have to nominate you, man.
Okay. Without affiliate to any farmer cricket organization, like Dave Cameron, never in a West Indies, never in Australia or what. You can just put up, ask a friend to nominate him.
I don't know if the person must be a friend, but a cricket
anybody.
nation. One of the cricket nation have to nominate him.
Okay, I never did. So anyway. I think it was Friday, we were talking about franchise, Orville. And somebody say, like, Mumbai, India have a lot of franchise. So what happened?
Yes.
I can track you to play India League, right? IPL.
Yes.
And I have other franchise, might be four around the world. I can't tell you, say, boy, watch out. You're not contracted to play for any team. It's just IPL. And then I change. I say, boy.
No, man, you can't change. You can't change in the middle. That has to be contracted or decided from the outset.
Different franchise over the world.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you sign to play IPL, you can't tell me in the middle of playing for IPL, so I have to go play in a.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
But no. But what the IPL wants to do now is to book you for the year.
And the year, that means anything,
anywhere they send you for that year, you are booked. You're on an annual retain. Right now, people signing just for play IPL for 8 weeks.
So the point is now.
Yeah.
If me sign to play IPL, all right, round the year, I have a year contract, right?
Yeah, man.
So
then
you can say, boy, anywhere me want you play, you have to play.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's what me want to find out.
Yeah, man. If me own you, man, they're going to decide your movements.
Hey, tell shipping port. Ask shipping port to call me. Ask producer to give shipping port my number because me want to discuss resource with shipping port and me can discuss resource with you and Zidane. Hey, Michael Kane is a full-fledged trainer now.
He is?
Yes, man. You know, tell a man say I asked Carl lose in our first race as a new trainer. And he asked us to come around 6.
He said that when?
Friday evening.
Say him have the horse or...
Yeah, he was a trainer, man. I asked him, I think I warm alone or something like that. I say he can't lose.
All right.
And he come around 9.
And that him say, Sean? Sean, when you said something, just come around and say it, no, man. People, I'm going to sign a petition. And the listeners them sign. Sean is not the average producer of a show. Sean is also himself a radio broadcaster. So Sean is not one of the producers. We have a signal man with his stuff and we have enough to say. Sean, come on and come so what you say.
Type it in around here. Type it.
He might type something.
I try to get up the word for type it.
I don't know why
I
Sean.
Continue, Sir P.
Yeah, man. Not more. Michael Kane is a full-fledged trainer. Michael Kane Jr.
Yeah.
Right?
All right, sir. Aborigine Leighton True Blue just made a post. CC, Garvey, Pioneer, Correction. They all pick Golden State to win because they want to see LeBron fail.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Well, Michael K. That's one.
Oh, are you still there?
Yeah, man.
All right.
All right then. Cool.
When me telling you, say, some of them brethren here, we say them know basketball than me. Me telling you, say, all them know more than me is who signed round so and what number draft them did pick. Me not trust them to make objective,
they can't.
analytical, rational statements. You know. Me better at that than them. Even though them know who play around so and what was the draft pick. So one of them here right now. Garvey. Garvey, are you all right, Garvey?
More than all right, man.
You have to stop make them emotional thing, the man, and reason with more.
You know 76 King Street, boss?
Where that?
76 King Street.
You know what they are 76 King Street?
No.
And me own down there.
Therefore what?
Liberty Hall, so me no must all right.
So what that mean?
You don't know Liberty Hall?
No.
You know you live at Kingston and you don't know Liberty Hall. Right down a Euro Circle near to Minister of Finance. So you don't know Liberty Hall and you're Rasta.
What is Liberty Hall?
You don't know Liberty Hall?
You asked me that already and I said no.
That's Marcus Garvey's property that he bought at 76 King Street. It's a nice, lovely museum that you should take your son. You could see a lot of things there that you could show them.
All right, sir. Thanks for letting me know what
I would
Liberty Hall
suggest
is.
it's a nice day trip for you to bring your son, sir.
Yes, but you're deflecting though on your
No,
basketball pick.
you didn't give me a chance. You called me, asked if me all right. I mean, as long as I am the proprietor for 76 King Street, I will be okay.
All right. You are right
Okay.
in what you
Sports
own.
now.
What do you now
Sports
say
now.
about your...
Okay, now Zidane, let me call and give you your flowers publicly, sir.
Wonderful.
And also teach you and Orville how to lose with grace, like you guys couldn't do after the Super Bowl Cup. You remember when I predicted, let me just complete my flowers first. Zidane, congratulations. You picked the Lakers. They're in the conference finals.
Yes.
It still does not erase the fact that I told you that in several situations before now, LeBron James took an awfully long time to assimilate with new teammates. He cannot change those facts.
Garvey, if LeBron James has 3 times now got new teams close to the trade deadline and
come tell me about
go to the NBA fans, it can't be LeBron James.
Come tell me about 3 times.
It can't be LeBron James who's the problem in those other instances where
you get 2 teams during one season. He got 2 teams during one season.
No, but Garvey, you were not just telling...
How you not count those? How you not count those? It's 2 teams in getting a one.
Garvey, you were not just telling us what LeBron has done, You were projecting to say what LeBron will do.
No. Zidane projected and I countered his projection.
No, you were telling us that LeBron has been having problems with chemistry with teammates.
Yes,
and that it would continue.
No,
and that's why you're not picking them.
No, listen. Zidane came on the radar and made a proclamation that based on what he sees of this Lakers team, they can make a run to the Western Conference Finals.
Yes.
I said to Zidane, based on the history of LeBron James having problems to assimilate with new teammates, I see no reason for this confidence.
So you believe that the problem with LeBron and teammates would have continued?
But the evidence I brought forth is irrefutable.
Have you seen that?
No. But you're trying to be clever.
Yes, he is.
What you were telling about LeBron James and his inability to bond with teammates was not a mere observation on what has happened. You were further projecting that will happen in this playoff.
Because of the reasons that made a projection, and in countering his projection, I went back to LeBron James's history, which is the best indication of what he will do.
And you use that history to make a prescription for it was not just a description of what happened. It was a prescription for what was to happen.
Prediction and I was wrong about that.
Then that you say I done the argument.
But unlike you, Mr. Higgins.
Zidane, I be the whole out of the basketball argument here,
Hold on. Let me finish.
Yes.
You, Mr. Higgins, came on national radio the week after the Super Bowl, and when me said to you, say, Orville, you remember that I called before the season and said Mahomes would do it MVP and he would do it. You say you never remember.
That's what I never remember for you.
Because you're disingenuous.
No, man, I never remember. I will have things I remember.
You only remember things when they suit you, sir. That is my
never. No, man, I never remember for you. You know how much things people tell me, say, I'm going to remember.
You know me a teacher today?
What?
Me a teacher for lose with grace. Because the
To
same
lose.
way,
But nobody never did go up against you and Patrick Mahomes and win the
hold
Super
on,
Bowl, nobody.
hold
In
on.
terms of the
Well,
host.
whatever he
So-
was doing.
No. You would think me tell you all the while,
Even
Garvey.
you, Zidane. Hold on, even you, Zidane. You came on radio the week of the Super Bowl, and instead of giving me my flowers immediately, you know what you did? You went on to start following the narrative. The referee met bad.
Who will reach back a Super Bowl?
No, but
Because
Garvey,
I am
you
showing
and I,
that
you and
in a
I,
comparative situation, you do not react the same way.
no. You and I had an argument.
You MVP from Mahomes and get Jalen Hurts the day after the Super Bowl. I remember.
Oh well, that I must say Zidane.
What is he talking about? Jalen Hurts.
You know,
Me and you will never have
Zidane,
no NFL
Zidane,
argument.
Didn't you come on the radio the day and ask us and say, why was Mahomes better than Hurts? Because Hurts had more yards throwing and this and blah, blah, blah. You didn't do that?
No, when I was asking for clarification as to why.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. So why me no need no clarification? So what me look for you
No,
today
me must
and
say me
tell
no know
you,
that. Me must say me
hold
no-
on,
Yes.
So what me look for you and tell you, say, all of LeBron James' numbers during this playoff run are career lows.
Yeah, because I'm 38.
Would you say that shows
No, that is a
that
fact.
he has less impact on winning this championship than any other championship before?
Him no win the
He
championship.
never win the championship yet.
No,
but-
me I say, if he should go on.
No, man, it's not the
to
same.
win.
No, that is obvious, Garvey. Nobody can disagree. That
Okay,
is not
you
the
know
same.
one thing I like about the American media this week, Zidane,
Yes.
and the last couple of weeks, in all the success that the Lakers have achieved, and let me say this categorically, I think the person that deserves the most credit for the Lakers' success is the coach, and then
Mad,
Anthony Davis.
I'm mad, yeah, man.
All right, cool. That's your opinion. This is my opinion.
David have no basketball like LeBron James. Stop it, Garvey.
Okay, so LeBron James is now the coach. Okay,
No,
just
but
like
him understand.
Lionel Messi was, hold on.
No.
Lionel Messi, hold
Don't
on.
switch it. Don't switch it.
When I said to you,
sport.
Lionel Messi look
No, man, LeBron-
like goal in the World Cup and go back at PSG go look like garbage. Why?
No, man, why are you switching all over the place?
Coach.
Lionel Messi and LeBron James are two different people in my ball.
So, hold on. Why you don't realize the different role that Darvin Ham has given this man
No,
to play? You
LeBron
don't see
James,
that?
LeBron James is the biggest
Oh.
basketball mind at the
So
Lakers.
hold on there.
LeBron James is the greatest basketball. Hammer said it.
Is LeBron James take Lonnie Walker off at the bench in a game
Hammer-
to make it score?
Hammer said.
Hold on.
Teacher,
Is LeBron James, hold on, answer this. Is LeBron James take Lonnie Walker
Darvin
off at the
Ham.
bench in game 4 and you
Darvin
win the
Ham
game?
has said on
You see
multiple
that?
occasions. Let me tell you what
You see
Darvin
why
Ham
we
said.
can't stop beating out. You see why we can't stop
That's
beating
why you
out.
can't stop
You know
getting
what
it wrong.
even like Orville?
That's why you
In
can't stop
America,
getting it wrong.
Nobody is using this to advance LeBron James.
By the way,
case in
David,
the court. Nobody.
How many of the series they get right in the second round?
None.
None. You can't talk to me
Yeah.
about basketball.
Why?
Me get all four right.
How many of the NFL series you got right?
Me don't follow NFL, my boss.
But then why
Garvey.
you come and read that question Patrick Mahomes MVP?
Garvey. My advice for you,
Mm-hmm.
you can
So,
talk.
Orville, hold on, let me ask you a question. Have you ever predicted a game in sports and gotten it wrong?
By the way, didn't he say
My level of wrongness not
Hold
as
on,
much
let
as
me
you.
ask you a question.
Me now
Ask
get
you a question.
four
Brother,
series
you know
wrong
what
in
I'm
a
saying?
row.
in the
You
back.
know
Go
what
back.
I'm
Go back.
No,
God, no, man.
seriously.
It's bad, man. It's embarrassing, man.
Hold on, Arvin. You know, say you're really petty.
No, man,
Yeah.
hold the line, Garvey. Take your licks.
Yeah,
man.
yes,
You have to
and
get something.
Garvey, me now get four series
You're
wrong,
petty.
mother.
No, you're petty.
Hold the line, Bramble, Garvey.
Garvey,
You're really petty.
If you get
You're
four
really
series
petty.
wrong, what
Yeah,
makes you a
yeah,
better
yeah,
Especially,
analysis?
especially when he came and I said,
No,
Boston,
no,
we
no.
Will not win another game.
Then gonna win another game.
Garvey,
Yeah.
If somebody did not hear you
But you're still
and I
petty,
hear me,
brother.
I want a man to
petty.
analyze basketball. I walk
You
back. Man, me the Buddha too.
Yes, I don't know basketball, but you are still petty.
And you still speak
You
nonsense with
must
too much
learn
authority.
to lose with grace. You must learn to accept when you're wrong, and you must do it with grace, sir.
All right, David, make we leave it there, sir.
Yes.
All right, big up.
Big up, David.
I will take a break.
Yeah,
Come in.
coming back.
Create a classic stone look to top off your mahogany and espresso cupboard. The eye-catching appeal of granite, marble, dolomite, and the traditional quartz embodies your creativity for perfection. Sturdy, impervious to scratches and bacteria, with low maintenance and requires no sealing. Select from a wide variety of stones at 10 to 12 Cleardale Avenue, 2 roads below Amara Road. Garrett Trading and Installation. Call 876-634-9773-4. Design your style.
What's up, Sports Desk Massive? It's the new and improved. What you say? Can't stop to make a call. Well, you can still add your 2 cents by sending in WhatsApp messages or voice notes to 876-828-0925. Where you say? During the Sports Decks, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m. Sponsored by BH Paints. Paint it, love it with BH Paints.
This is Heather White Davis McDonald, and I'm inviting you to join me Tuesdays at 11:30 a.m. to 12 midday for Let's Reason. We will be reasoning on real life issues with real people. So join me and be blessed.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
The basketball man, them I get take down one by one. And there's one more, you know, because Leighton Post, I take down Pioneer and CC and Garvey, them what does I get things wrong all over the place. I remember they had a basketball one on the program, G-Star, my friend. One game in the playoffs, I said, this KD fellow is not the player he used to be. The basketball man named G-Star called me, take me on wicked. I don't know nothing about basketball. By the end of the time when KD go home, the whole world has said, KD is not the player that he used to be. So the basketball man, they say them know basketball more than me. What them know more than me is who play around where, who they trade for who, and rare. In terms of looking at a game and understanding what happened. Me prefer me over there. All right, Highgate. Highgate.
You hear me?
Yeah, man. What you say?
Before we get in, I'll just say.
Yes.
Ironically, the basketball man, they're more likely to get the series wrong than you, the rookie.
Why?
Because they're more likely to overthink.
All right. But if them are overthink and I get it wrong, I mean overthink, I'm more right than them. Then what makes them better basketball analysts than me?
They're still better, man, but me know struggle with them face, man.
Me not understand. Then hold on. What determine who better? You know, if me and you are look on a series and you say boy that side you are going to win when you're done your assessment.
This is something
I mean, say the next side I go win, and you get it wrong more often than me. Then what make you better than me?
You know, say if I call G-Star right now,
yeah,
and G-Star then at desert, and it's a bang I call him upon. G-Star can tell you everything about basketball, how some skill is done, and who they get traded. So that me used to know if you are the real.
No, sir.
You know, just one little picking one thing. Find that in there too, but the knowledge to me beat any little bet where man make or any little.
No, man, and I can understand that in a one-off situation. Because me I go get something wrong too. But the man who have a history of now always right, you have to start questioning how much you understand the thing. There's a difference between understanding, between knowing facts and being able to interpret those facts. You know?
One last thing I'll tell you that again.
Yeah.
The man in ESPN facts are all over. I regularly watch them. And they get it wrong only per time. So I don't say it.
No man, I never seen they don't get it so wrong about. It's not about getting it wrong. I get if you say the Lakers will win the NBA championship and Lakers lose in the finals. Nobody can come pressure I get. So you got it wrong again. Lakers got to the finals. When you say Lakers are gonna win now and Lakers get bounced in the first round, you have to take your licks, my boss. They got it completely wrong. Being wrong and being completely wrong are two different things I get.
Right.
You understand?
Then we can defend yourself.
There you go. You don't hear Pioneer Vice Note? We are go around.
No, me hear.
Okay.
One Pioneer Vice Note I go around?
Yeah.
So what? Remember you bring it up in about. You know one team come rush me. What's this voice note about?
Make I get tell him
I get.
No man, Pioneer can defend himself, man.
It's like around weird. In our group.
Forget about it.
Oh.
It is really bad. I can make a list to it, but I can't comment on here.
Oh, I can't comment on here about it. Yes. I get anyway, what you say?
Shipping port. Shipping port. Me not like when that about the brand over there. First of all, me like when calling him. Calling him like I just want ordinary player. Zin, I give him two things why I have to put some respect on him before I go to the other matter. One, if Kevin De Bruyne retire right now and retire as the greatest midfielder in EPL history, that is a huge deal. Zin, Kevin De Bruyne continue to perform for about 3 to 4 more seasons the same exact way. I'm not going to conversation probably the best, for the greatest EPL player of all time. Then, all right. So you have to just respect the man. Then, with the Mardan and KDB thing, people misinterpret and say everything all over again. So I just want to carry back it and just correct the thing. First of all, I don't really have respect for Mardana. Mardana cokehead and Mardana cheat. In a 86 World Cup, Mardana bat ball in a goal. In a 1990 World Cup, Mardana bat out ball out a goal. I say, is this your king? Can't respect a man like that, brother. See? So with the people I want to know, why me pick KDB over Mardana? It's not that I say KDB better than Mardana, but 2 reasons why I pick KDB over Mardana. The second one, you have to take 2 serious, but the first one, you have to listen to me carefully. And of course, I'm going to start with the first one. First one, he is qualified. Qualified for what, you may ask. This is it. When you pick the greatest teams or greatest thing or greatest whatever, you always have a pool. So we stick to football because of football we are talking about. If you pick the greatest strikers, you have a pool. You have R9, you have a Puskas, Hugo Sanchez, Luis Suarez. If they want to say Pele a striker, they might put Pele in there, whatever. And then you pick from the pool. Listen to this, because it's very important. From my opinion, I only view things. From you good enough to make that pool, you good enough to make my team. So we go to Diego Maradona now, and we go to Kevin De Bruyne. When you look on the greatest central attacking midfielders of all time, Maradona, you're going to see Platini, or Zico, anybody who they call a central attacking midfielder, they want to put Iniesta in the fine. And there will be Kevin De Bruyne. And if you follow me and say, from 30 seconds ago, now be consistent and say, listen, if you're good enough to make De Pula as one of the greatest in the sport, you're good enough to make my team. So me go to Obama now take out Platini out of the group. I'm going to make nice and see you, oh, me take him over Diego Maradona. And they go come back and say, if you're good enough to make the pool, you're good enough to make the team because you're one of the goats. Then, and of course, I'm taking KDB. If I'm going to ask me why, I say the 2 reasons why I pick KDB, and this is my second reason. Second reason is this. I am biased towards KDB. Mr. Higgins, I get a third child right there. My third child is a boy. As the man born, then,
your name
you
is
know,
Kevin.
De Bruyne name.
Oh, De Bruyne.
Yes, I De Bruyne, I call him. That's his first name. Everybody in my family just know. So if me get a youth, we all know in him. We get a next youth, the man name a girl. Hopefully, me get a next youth. They know. So
What if it's a daughter?
I get 2 daughters already, brother.
Oh, but you don't get to decide what the next child will be.
If a daughter? No, I have a daughter name put on top.
You have a daughter name put on. What may I say to you, Maba? You just said something.
Wait, Mr. Give me 10 seconds. So if anybody miss it, 2 reasons why I'm picking Kevin over Maradona. One, he's qualified. So you have enough for the conversation of the greatest scam. I want you to qualify to in the conversation there. We can pick you on 2 personal bias. Go on.
Your second reason we will dismiss because you don't admit to bias.
No, I said that. I said
right.
that. But go on, yeah.
Your first reason doesn't stand up to intelligent scrutiny either.
Go ahead. Explain why.
The fact that I think you belong in our room with the greats,
yes,
and I accept that, yes, you belong in that conversation. It doesn't automatically mean that it means that you surpass the other people.
But me say that.
No, but you say because he's in that conversation.
Yeah,
that is the reason why you think.
You can't say, hey, listen.
No. I'm not saying you're brambling.
Oh, cool.
I'm not saying you're bramble. I'm saying the logic doesn't follow. Great West Indian batsman, Shiv, some other name. It no means that everybody in that 15 great West Indian batsman you can make the same case for.
That different.
Are 15 greatest footballers of all time. I could stick to your sport.
Yeah.
And you might call 15 names in a pool using your word.
Right.
It doesn't mean that everybody in that pool that you can make the exact same case for to be the GOAT. It doesn't mean that.
But I have an escape class to that.
What's your escape class? You're biased to the man.
No. When you know my escape class, I'll bring it up again.
What?
Me want my central attacking midfielder to pick the pass to my wingers and my strikers.
And you believe De Bruyne is a better passer than Maradona?
No, say nobody, relax. Me no say nobody in a history of football we can consistently, with any range, with any foot, with any pace,
can find our opponent, can find them teammates like Kevin De Bruyne. You can't name
You think Kevin De Bruyne?
You cannot name me no ball in the history of football.
So hold on. We don't have to go history. Hold on. Kevin De Bruyne is a better passer than Lionel Messi?
Lionel Messi, them next close and make De Bruyne it can use 2 foot. Close, get Kevin 2 foot. That's what I mean. You say 2 foot any range, you see 2 foot pass and kill Messi.
Well, when you said De Bruyne can pass the ball better than Diego Maradona, I mean, forgive you.
Diego Maradona for find a teammate in a
why is it that Maradona? All right, let me ask you this: why is it that Maradona is widely recognized as the best in the world? Based on what?
Because they overrated World Cup.
No man, Napoli, what he did for Napoli also helped.
No,
and what he was doing for the
Napoli never overrated.
Overrated.
Napoli overrated.
So is purely based on World Cup make people say him arguably is the best?
No, 86 World Cup, Maradona would have been a top 50 greatest football player.
So Maradona had one.
Struggle for crack 30.
But hold on, no. Before 1986, Maradona was not in the conversation. What? Yeah.
There's one big talent in the world.
What?
Like a killer.
And you're saying that after 86, he was regarded by many as the best in the world. Based on what? Just the 7 games in the World Cup only?
You know, there's a mixture of things.
There's more to it than that.
Yeah, performance, cheating, impersonality, leadership. Yeah, but that mixture of things. Maradona has a package, you know, brother, including cheating and drugs, you know.
Oh. And the world give him that status because of cheating and drugs.
One, them overrate World Cup and him perform what them say the best them ever see somebody perform in the World Cup. So they overrate the World Cup, put too much value upon it, and here comes a man who come do something, come perform so high in the World Cup, they never see it before, they still never see it after. So good that. So they overrate the World Cup.
All right. So. But forgive you. You say you're biased to Kevin De Bruyne.
Big up.
We understand that.
All right.
I wonder if he'll call his daughter Bonisha. He'll call your daughter Bonisha.
Daughter, then get me murdered, brother.
Oh, you have your daughters there. I get
big up.
You're a very interesting fella, though. I get a box office.
My box office for true, man. People are
I get. No, I get. And the thing about I get, them say, by the way, people, them say when me disagree with people, me I talk about myself again, Pioneer. Turn on your radio. Because Pioneer says it's always about me. They say when I disagree with people, me and them not get on because my skin thin. I very rarely agree with nothing where I get say. But I get up on the phone and we can leave a conversation without rancor and bitterness and animosity. And me no always agree with him. So there goes the theory. One no always come try put by me. One more example, that not a God thing goes. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the tune and then back to your point.
Health Alert is sponsored by Bashco, the store that gives you more, and the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
Clean and disinfect surfaces frequently daily. This includes tables, doorknobs, light switches, countertops, handles, desks, phones, keyboards, toilets, faucets, and sinks. If surfaces are dirty, clean them. Use detergent or soap and water prior to disinfection.
Health Alert is sponsored by Bashco, the store that gives you more, and the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
What's up, Sports Desk Massive? It's the new and improved. What you say? Can't stop to make a call. Well, you can still add your 2 cents by sending in WhatsApp messages or voice notes to 876-828-0925. What you say? During the Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m. Sponsored by BH Paints. Paint it. Love it with BH Paints.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, time for the first selection brought to you by Color Glow from Edgechem for people who dream in color. And which song is it? All right, let's find the selection that we're gonna have today. Today is the 15th. It's one from Colleen Davis, and it's called Praising God.
Christ held me in his arms and gave his love to me. Yeah, gave me my heart's desire. His love enfolds me. His love protects me, and I'm so thankful. Now I am His. If time would stand still and keep me here this way, you know what? Lord, I was satisfied just being here with you. Lord knows you set my heart on fire, 'cause I know you're here. My body and soul belong to you. Lord, I'm so thankful that I am yours. I'm praising God all the time. Praising God, oh my. Yes, I belong to you. I belong to you. And you belong to me. You belong to me. Yes, we're together. If that's enough for you, it's enough for me. If time would stand still and keep me here this way, you know what, Lord, I was satisfied just being here with you. There's no explaining the love we share. It's just between us two. I can't stay away from you. You won't stay away from me. It's where I belong. And right now, I'm praising God all the time. Praising God, oh, why? Yes, I belong to you. I belong to you. And you belong to me. You belong to me. Lord, we're together. Together. If that's enough for you, it's enough for me. And I just want to sing, I'm praising God all the time. Praising God all the while. Yes, I belong to you, and you belong to me. Yes, we're together. If it's enough for you, it's enough for me. Can I testify? I'm praising God all the time. I'm praising God all the time. Yes, I belong to you, and you belong to me. Yes, we're together.
All right, so that's Colin Davis, and it is about praising God. Brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color.
And Sean is here for the producers, and that's brought to you by Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry's standard. Sean.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, yes.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Good afternoon.
Yeah, we're
Yes,
hearing
sir, I'm
voices.
hearing you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Good afternoon to you both. As a lot of news happened on the weekend, though, to be honest. Track of the field, Shakira Richardson, 22.07. That's outstanding from her with the arms open wide with about 50 meters to go. She's winning that 200 meters. But I'm not talking about that. I'm not going to Kenya, to be honest. I'm a little bit disheartened with a young star, which I noticed back in college days. Now, I would start by saying Jaja. I'm majorly disappointed with what I'm actually witnessing at the present time, and witnessing of an athlete maybe just killing his career. Ja Morant, a few weeks ago, or over a month ago, was seen in a nightclub who represent Memphis Grizzlies with a gun in his hand, in Colorado. However, he was punished. He was given some time off. He was suspended by the league and also his team. And then he went to some classes, and you hope that he would have gotten better. But on the weekend, here comes Ja again. Live on Instagram, in the passenger seat. I mean, rap music going on. He's doing his thing and enjoying the time with his friends with a gun in his hand again. Little over a month ago, he was punished for the same thing, this time in a nightclub, this time in a car, and they did it Instagram live. So it wasn't a recording that was played back. They did it live on Instagram with a gun in his hand again, something that he was suspended for about a month ago and went to classes after that. Now he has been suspended again by the Memphis Grizzlies. NBA has not actually said anything just yet. They're investigating. But what it tells me that as promising as this youngster is, as exciting as this youngster is, if he continues as this, he has no future. He has no future in the league. Maybe the 145 million that he's supposed to get should be on his plate. He's thinking about that. But you cannot be that dumb. Naming Ja doesn't mean that you have sense, because what you're showing that you're a dumb youngster and actually not thinking about the future of yourself and your family. You made a mistake a month ago having a gun in your hand at a nightclub. You got few games, 6 games, and then you come back again with Instagram Live. Yes, your season is over, but Instagram Live? Really? Are you that dumb? Ja Morant, I don't know if your father can speak to you, because I always said this. He's hyperactive. And maybe when you go on your own, that the story will be told. And the story you're telling now is not the greatest at all. Your image is very, very important. And you're making dumb decisions like this, not once, twice, in less than 3 months. It means that you don't care. You can't come out and apologize for something and you do the same thing again within 2 months' time. Your apology means nothing. So a young career is going down the drain if he continues like this. And I don't know what the NBA will be doing after this on Memphis Grizzlies. Maybe they let him go. You don't even know. 5 years up. It's a dumb thing to do when you have your family and yourself on the line. You have a young daughter. Ja, you have to be thinking much better than that. I'm very, very disappointed. But guess what? The story is not done just yet. Let's see what happens.
All right, let me just add to that. There's a story with Ja Morant that there's a youngster that sues him, that has sued him,
Yeah.
Him and the next man named Pac. I play some pickup
Bit
basketball,
yeah.
in a Ja Morant there.
Yeah.
And he used to Ja Morant thump him in his head,
Yeah.
And then go in his house and come back with gun in his face. Ja Morant is a problem,
Yeah.
It seems as if he has some mental issues.
Is clearly a problem.
Yeah.
There's court issues where man said Ja Morant punch him in the head.
I think he dealt with that issue. That
dealt with it how?
Paid him off.
So the case done.
Yeah, I think that case is over.
Why?
But it's still hanging over his head.
Yes. Proverbial hothead.
Yeah. And he acts like it.
Maybe he has serious mental issues.
I think he has.
Yeah.
He probably not so.
Maybe he has ADHD.
ADHD.
When you're hyperactive and do some mental things.
But I got no. Yesterday, Yesterday,
Sometimes you have to go special class.
Yesterday, medical name, yeah.
He needs help.
For youth, where does I give beer trouble?
No, I'm not trouble at all. Him need help, Orville.
You-
There's
you-
no
you-
way that happened before. And you come to this right after
It's
the
a
players
month ago,
again,
you know.
and you know what is on the line.
Exactly.
There's millions, man. You might lose.
Yes, so when you say need help, we are almost taking away the responsibility of him to behave responsibly. Help.
But
You don't need no help.
But you
man.
cannot be that daft, Orville. You
No,
cannot be
it
that
ca- it
daft.
cannot be those
He
him not-
is being that daft.
No, I don't think it's
No,
daft.
Obviously,
you-
obviously he's being that daft, you know, but obviously he needs help.
Wait,
If he
all right.
goes out and make decisions
So
on his own and he
right.
makes that decision,
Maybe
he need help.
maybe the question I should be asking: do you think that he has mental issues?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
Serious mental issues.
Yes.
I mean,
I think
There's
it's
no
crazy.
way
I think it's
no
crazy.
level-minded individual would have done that. And it's Instagram live.
but maybe he doesn't. He's not level-minded. But that doesn't mean him have mental issues. The boy does hype.
Somebody's asking what rule did Ja break. We must talk facts and real. Who's talking about breaking any rules?
I
What's
said
wrong with-
image.
What's wrong with this
Image.
Image. And him himself say him have to be more responsible.
You know that Austin Reeves was asked if he's okay with people calling him AR-15. And him say, him not support anything we have to do with guns. You know, too much people are dead from guns in America.
No, he didn't break the law.
But
No, he didn't break them, but you don't even know because you don't know if this is gone or not. The fact of the matter, when they investigate, they'll know. But the fact is, you just came from an incident with that.
And apologize.
And
to people.
apologize
Said
for
that.
that.
You'll turn around your behavior.
Exactly.
You can't because
and he went and got counseling
I got
and
counseling.
all of that.
And then within a month,
Potentially sponsor. So you know, if you break a law for the thing hurt you, you know.
Yeah.
Sponsors may leave. He's now been
Suspended.
This boy earned almost $200 million that the club will now probably have to look at.
Of course.
So it doesn't have to be breaking the law for consequences to reach you.
Yes.
And as me I say, I mean I want to quote you where the case go.
I think
We have
it's
boys
not
say-
100% sure, but
He
I
probably
think it's-
will look up and tell me.
Mhm.
Him talk the youth.
Yeah, I'm
talk
talking to
in
you.
the head
Yeah.
and go in the yard and come out with gun in the waist. Jamara. And they don't say
Exciting player, but off the court, too exciting.
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
I agree with this.
All right.
That youth, yeah.
All right.
I
That
go to
Producers was brought to you by Spectrum Insurance Broker, setting the industry standard.
All right, who we have now? All right, we're coming around to that. Hello. We're coming close to the break still. What we can do?
I will take the break. I will go on. Berto.
Yeah, you ready?
Yes,
Yeah, Berto.
Yeah, man. Oh, boy, this is a long wait. But anyway, no big deal. I called to talk about, you know what, of course, my beloved Miami Heat. But let's say one thing about the Jamarant issue. I want a couple of quick points. Jamarant issue is rich people problems, you see. This is an entitled kid who has probably been entitled from high school because he's a good basketball player. He gets out everything. He has no responsibility. He doesn't need counseling. What he needs is a dose of reality. And when that dose of reality hits him, 10 years down the road, they hear him coming and telling people that you mustn't do this, you mustn't do that because the consequences are such a... That's what's going to hit him. When that dose of reality hits him and he's out of the NBA and not making any money, and all of these friends are hanging around him and hyping him up, are gone, then you're going to hear him come out and tell us all what we should and shouldn't do. I have no sympathy for rich kids like him who have no touch with reality, you know, entitlement business. They believe that everything can get away with, and then come and tell it to a sub store and
Boy, that's hype, man.
Anyway, my beloved Miami Heat. Oh, how I'm so happy right about now. Where's Dago? Where's the Knickerbocker? Where's the Knickerbocker?
Diego did tell us that they're not going to beat Miami in the series of
Knickerbocker said they're a better team and they're going to win, man. They're going to say that, man.
Oh.
Here's the thing. I remember earlier before the playoffs started, I came on and talked to you guys about the Miami, and my concern this season is, you know, we had some deficiencies. But the thing about Miami Heat is this. A lot of people talk about Heat culture. What makes Heat culture special, as a lot of people don't realize, is the consistency of Miami Heat. We've had the same front office over 15 years, the same coach for 15 years. There's a certain consistency in how we do things. So even though we struggled during the season, we were struggling and building up what my coach Spolstra called habits, winning habits. So now when we come up against all of these different challenges, it's much easier to deal with them. You've seen things like we weren't shooting that great in the regular season, but it didn't mean that we didn't have good shooters. We had great shooters. We just weren't shooting that great. The acquisition of Kevin Love proved to be a big...
Hold on, I can take the break and come back with you, Berto. Hold on.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission JADCO needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jm. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, Berto, we're back with you.
So I was saying Kevin Love has come up big as a new acquisition, and the guys are fine in their form now. You know, Gabe, Vince, Max Struz,
Duncan,
Caleb Martin are playing, and of course Kyle Lowry is finding his form.
Yes.
And I'll tell you something. Last season against Boston, he was injured and he wasn't able to play much. I'm telling you, I love the 3% odds. I love it. The 3% odds is exactly what I want to see. Because you see, against Bucks, not one person in the expert realm gave us a chance.
True.
Against the Knicks, maybe 4 out of 20 people gave us a chance. Against the Celtics, it's a wrap. It's a done deal. The Celtics win. But I'll tell you something. We have the best coach in the league right now. Nobody can argue that. Spoelstra is the best coach in the league right now.
Okay.
And I am very excited to see what he does with Joe Mazzulla. When that young man comes, let me tell you something. Spo already cost Budenholzer them job. I'm watching to see if Tibbs gets fired next. That would be 2 coaches. Joe, watch out. Because I know I'm not going to come in here and make a prediction. What I'm going to tell you is that what you're going to get from Miami is a tough-nosed, hard-fought match. You see that 96-92 against the Knicks? You don't see that stuff happening anymore. But Miami knows how to win when they have to and do the things that they have to do to win.
What have we just said? Miami knows how to win when they have to. Yeah, make it look like Miami about 3 titles since the brand left, brother.
By the way,
hold on there. Let us look at this now.
No. You said Miami knows how to win when they have to.
Yes.
For a team that has not won the NBA
relax,
in 9 years,
Uh-huh.
that is a little going over the top, man.
All right. Let's put this in context.
Yeah. So calm down with the rhetoric.
In the 4 years that Jimmy Butler has been with the Heat, right?
Yes.
We have been to the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times, and we have made it to the finals once.
3 times? This is the 3rd time?
3 times, sir. This is the 3rd time. We made it to the
You
bubble.
went in the bubble?
We
Yes.
made it last year, and this is the 3rd time of the 4 years.
You were in the conference final last year?
What are you? We lost in 1 shot. We were 1 shot off making it to the finals.
To the Celtics.
That Jimmy Butler shot in Game 7. Had that 3 went in, we would have been.
Oh, yes. Why we never? Oh, yes.
Let me tell you something. Miami Heat is the most disrespectful.
Oh, and by the way, this will be the 3rd time you're facing the Celtics in the conference final then because you faced them in the bubble.
We faced them in the bubble.
Yes.
We faced them last year. We faced them again this year.
I didn't even remember that, when Jimmy Butler took the full 3-point.
I agree with you. We have not won the title.
No. So what I could you said then they know how to win when they have to. I could make the very opposite statement and it would be true.
They lose when
they lose their most important games.
No,
in the last 4
okay. I'm going to put it in context for you.
Yes.
Okay? You have 32 teams in the NBA, right? Not every team is going to win every year. Yes, we have not won, but what we have done as a team with the kind of personnel that we have the deepest team, but to make it to 3 conference finals, I can tell you, Philly would give their left arm.
No, man, I agree. No, listen, I'm not knocking Miami's achievements.
So in the Eastern Conference, if you look on our record in the Eastern Conference over the last 10 years, we are far and above the best. Yes, we have not won since LeBron left.
Right.
Here's the thing. What we're able to do with the players that we have is out of this world.
You're punching above your weight.
And we get no respect. And I love it. They don't talk even today on the ESPN.
The fact that you remind me about that last year, that I might think twice now about picking Boston over here, my boss.
No. I want you to pick Boston. I want you to pick Boston.
Why?
Because the more people on the Boston train is the better for us. I don't want nobody jumping over my side. I like when they're against us. When we're the underdog, we feel much better. But I'm telling you, you watch some matchups that are going to happen. Again, I'm not coming on here and, oh, we must win. But what I can tell you is Boston, what they got last year, this year they're going to see some new stuff as well.
All right.
Because we have some players this year who last year weren't ready yet.
Yeah, they're playing better this year.
We have some things to come, and I'm not guaranteeing anything, but what I'm telling you is it's going to be a fun series.
Yes.
I'm already in gravy time. Nothing bothers me anymore.
Yeah, man.
Why? Because based on how the season was looking, I never thought we'd be here, to be honest. I'm not going to lie at the board.
Even after that first playing game, you thought that what is happening with Miami when they lost badly to the...
I thought we were trying to tank.
Yes.
But now that they've got it together, sport is a master. Let me tell you something. When you look on the coaches, what them do to these coaches, I make them look at them. Look on Tibbs' face. And look on Budenholzer's face. The guys them look confused. It's like the man that play chess and them out there play checkers. But it's going to be a fun series.
All right, Berto. For your sake, good luck.
For the Heat. Let's
All
go
right.
Heat.
All right.
All right.
A confident sounding Berto there. All right, who we go to now, Sean? Bull.
Big up, man, them.
How you doing, Bull?
They here. I feel like right now.
You feel like what?
You see, right now, when we fall up on the radio and talk, we feel like we get a sponsored 5 minutes.
Oh my God.
Based on what?
Based on the gems that we may have dropped from all this.
Yeah. As determined by who?
As determined by what is happening in the world.
No. Who determines that they are gems?
The world. What is happening right now? The happening.
Okay, let's hear it.
The first thing, Zidane carry me and CC on the radio.
Speak up, man. Speak up.
Zidane carry me and CC on the radio to speak about.
On scoreboard one evening, yes.
Scoreboard to
yes.
speak about
the running.
The running.
Yes.
At this point in time, there were 26 games in the season, gone in the season. Don't you that?
Yes.
Arsenal had a good gap. I think about 8.
8 points, yes.
Yes. I said to the man them on the radio and to the wider public, listen, the running starts after 29 games. After 29 games, Arsenal belly is going to drop out. They do not have the players.
Yes.
They have the know-how.
Yes.
They have the zeal and the fighter to take on City because City have the ability to win 15 in a row. You remember that?
Yes. You're very explicit saying that.
Explicit.
Yes.
When the pressure reached them, when it reached 30, when the fans them realize, listen, it's close enough.
And we can really win this.
The stadium is no longer in the stadium of expectation. No.
Yes.
I said the man in belly going.
Yeah, man. You said all of that. No, if I buck ups, they are buck ups.
Zidane said, we have Zinchenko and we have Jesus.
They have experience.
I said, big man, these men on the team, they weren't like, they're not Kevin De Bruyne or Vincent Company. They were in and around the team.
No, I don't agree with that still with Jesus.
I said that these men, you cannot look to these men for leadership.
All right, fine, but Gabriel Jesus was a major factor in City.
Can we get a 5-minute segment sponsored by Bull, Sean?
Look at sponsor, yes.
Hold on,
I continue, yes.
You know, don't yet. You have more. Yeah.
So here comes the first one for the table now, the experience of Zinchenko. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Arsenal leading 2-0, 2-1. Trent Alexander-Arnold, roll a ball 3 foot, whip it to the back post, Firmino, go, bucket in. Coach sub off Zinchenko. You know what Zinchenko go on the bench go do, Orville?
And I'm head.
Ball like a baby. Cried. You know what happened after that? Zinchenko not have a good game right after that. He go to West Ham.
Poor against West Ham defensively.
Poor against West Ham. Cost the man them points again.
Poor against Southampton.
Poor against Southampton. You know who now the man I'm look towards to score some goal? Big bad Gabby Jesus. Call up. One penalty in about 15 games. I'm telling about them, man. They are not able to do it.
To be fair to Jesus, though, goal scoring was not our issue in that bad run that we had.
He hasn't turned up.
Which other reason why we first get the 5-minute segment sponsored? So you win the Arsenal argument.
Yeah, man. Completely win that argument. Yes.
All right. Paul again, I'm talking for matchup.
Yeah.
And I said it's a game-to-game thing. You remember the Orville?
Yes.
Now, Orville is trying to trick the public by saying a matchup like him want to say, yo, anything happen, we have to a matchup are the determining factor. No, Orville, don't try to trick the crowd.
Okay.
Well, I am not saying that. Understand what I'm saying?
Okay, I want to hear why we forget the 5-minute sponsor based on the basketball argument. I'm waiting with bated breath.
I put football, me reason me tell you I learn the basketball.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, learn the basketball.
Yeah.
No, you
But another thing though.
got
Hold on,
your thing spot on with the Arsenal thing.
But let me ask you something,
If you
Bull.
buck up,
No,
Why,
next thing about the football thing. What me telling about Man U say?
Bull, why you think with the last World Cup, Kayla is draw for you?
we don't want to.
And you earn mega bucks as
like a
World Cup analyst.
He might go like a fluke. You don't understand your ball.
You were earning mega bucks as a football analyst during the World Cup. What you said the other day was expected, sir.
Yeah.
All right, we talk about Man U now. You see that?
Yeah.
I think they're going to beat Bournemouth. I never realized that the gap between us, between the Bournemouth game and the Wolves game, I think it's 6 days. With enough rest, they're going to take on Bournemouth and probably beat Bournemouth.
And that would mean you qualify.
And no, they need one more win after that.
Okay.
I expect Liverpool to win out.
Okay.
All right, now, last thing I want to talk about the basketball, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Doc Rivers needs to lose him work.
Not impressed.
Doc Rivers is a fraud.
No, man, he might get a molly per beat. The man has
Doc
lost
Rivers,
7.
and me and watch the basketball and I met to some friend them. After this first half done, yeah? Me and watch the basketball. Me see the man in a drive and dish. Drive and dish. Drive and dish. So me say, why is Arden doing that? Why is Maxi doing that? Then me see the man take off the cause he was missing something away me. He used to the Rockets, man.
Yeah.
Top defender.
Oh yes, we know what you're talking about. He's not Garden name. Tucker. PJ Tucker, yes.
Him take off Tucker and put on a next suit from the Rockets and him House.
Yes.
House go to the same spot and I see him drive and dish.
I
him
miss.
Take off House, put in Young. See him drive and dish.
I miss.
I miss. The man send the man a more second half go do that alone, big man. So me
I saw James Harden getting himself in some position that he could actually make the shot, you know.
And he was ditch.
And it's like him, I said, no, me nah, but I try shoot. Crazy.
So that's what I'm wondering now. That's why the first question I'm asking, because I learn the basketball. So I ask how they will play. In like, like in football, the coach might say to you, say, when I go down the flank, chip it back post. I mean, I chip it back post right now, I'm say, I go on. I cut in this time and shoot, you know. Basketballers don't have that thing to do with it and
man, you do, especially the star players and James Harden.
So why they are doing that?
Let me tell you something. You know, when I realized that the game before this, was it the game before this where Embiid never take a shot the last 4 minutes of the game?
Exactly so. Game 6. Close out.
I don't understand how a coach sits on the sideline. Not only your best player, but I didn't think he should be MVP, by the way. Or I think that it's questionable. But for what it's worth, he was the tournament MVP in the regular season. Not touch the ball for the last 4 minutes. And you, as the coach, did or say nothing.
But you call timeout and still not design no place.
No, me not get it. So,
yeah, man.
Doc Rivers needs to go plan can.
Man have some records.
I think them say what? They said him 10th game 7 that he's lost.
Yes.
And then I'm going to tell you, when I try to learn something, I go read up on it. So I went to the Rockets and I start look. You know, they the same thing on the Rockets with James Harden.
Yeah.
See him drive on this business.
Man, that is a regular. Is that him choke too much?
Yeah, James, I'm rate him still about
talented and him skilled and him have some big moments and some, but not good enough.
Persons are blaming Durant the last time when the Nets they got the finals, even though Harden was injured.
Yeah, he had a hamstring injury.
Two free looks in overtime, you know. Ambush them, you know.
Yeah, once Durant got fatigued, that with them dead.
Bull, yesterday, how me your sound. Yeah, another 6 months. You see all of this supposed basketball experts and program, them all dead to you, my boy.
Keep watching, Bull.
I'm going on with people now.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell people, and I say it loudly. You see, if I don't know a sport, I'm going to take time out. I hear how long I'm going to give myself? 3 years.
How much you gone already?
Me gone 2.5.
So in 6 months time, right. They can't talk to you about basketball.
Yeah, them will come on. I'm someone.
Based on me, the man is no, it's true. Yeah. Let me tell you what you have, Bull. The ability to be unemotional about the things.
Yeah.
Hey, don't give me 30 seconds of my deal, please.
All right, hold the line.
All right.
We're coming back.
Visit Garrett Trading and Installation at 169 Constant Spring Road and 10 to 12 Cleardale Avenue for all your tiling and classic stone needs. Call 876-634-9773. The time by Garrett Trading is 2:30.
Give a little
A little something. US $1 JD 150 every time you receive a remittance from Lasco Money Transfer to sponsor a social project selected by the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange. Say, I want to donate $1 to the cashier. Donations accepted at these locations: 38.5 Red Hills Road, Kingston 10, 15 Chandos Place, Poppin Square, Kingston 10, and Shop 203 Bayway Shopping Center, 3 St. James Street, Montego Bay.
What's up, Sports Desk Massive? It's the new and improved. What you say? Can't stop to make a call? Well, you can still add your 2 cents by sending in WhatsApp messages or voice notes to 876-828-0925. What you say? During the Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m. Sponsored by BH Paints. Paint it, love it with BH Paints.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, you have your 30 seconds. Bull.
All right. So CT has lost all credibility on the radio, in my eyes. First, carrying stats that is non-existent. Secondly, telling people come vote in our debate where people never listen to debate. Third, creating definitions for words like global superstars and create definitions for that to fix it in our box. And now this man is going to say, you analyze something and say, because you want somebody to lose, that is the reason why your analysis is, although everything is pointing to that team being better.
Yes.
You want the man them lose. That's why you said
they pick against them. No analysis credibility.
You catch him this of true.
You're catching this of true, man. His analysis is saying that Lakers should have won, they are better. But I'm not picking the Lakers because I want them to lose.
You catch him this. You catch him, Bull.
We're not credible, my boss.
Anything me and CC agree for, I'm changing my view.
All right, Bull. Big up yourself, Bull.
All right, Bull.
All right, who we go have now, Sean? Correction?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, this is one of the supposed basketball.
What you want to know about basketball correction?
Correct one, you know?
What you want to know about basketball correction?
Me not talk to force right, you know.
Man say force right.
Me don't want to talk to force right people, you know.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yes, man.
Yeah.
Look at talk some basketball, you know.
Yes.
Now, we see where, as I said before now, if Clay don't come to the party, Golden State ain't going anywhere.
Oh.
Clay was totally upset.
Oh.
You understand? Whilst I will give Lakers their kudos in the first round, I think the Warriors basically throw this one out. Too much.
The Warriors threw away 4 games. Oh.
No, when I say throw away, I don't mean they ended the game to the Lakers. You know? They just did not show up. When you have Clay not showing up, Jordan Poole not showing up after getting a big fat contract,
right.
not showing up to the party.
You're right, long that one, yeah. So if Lakers lose, me have that excuse, yeah. I show Lakers not show up.
You understand? So no, they didn't show up. So was Jordan? You saw Jordan? Did Mr. Poole show up in this series?
Pressure bust pipe some of the time.
The individual matchup work against Jordan Poole and Klay Thompson.
No, boss.
Is that that?
The guys had wide open looks. Klay Thompson in his.
What correction?
Yes.
This is a fact in basketball, you know. You will have games where players get wide open looks and miss it. It will happen every single night. It's a given. It's a given. So it's not the first. This is not the first time Klay Thompson would have gotten.
Hold on. You say that to say what?
I'm going to say what I'm talking about now. So I'm saying this won't be the first time that Klay Thompson would have missed multiple wide open shots. But this is the worst I've seen Klay Thompson looking in a while, my boss. Lakers must get some credit for that, though.
For what?
For him to look that poor. It can't be just him missing. I will step out for you. It can't be just Klay Thompson missing wide open shots only, my boss.
Big man.
What do you mean, big man?
When Klay Thompson is in his hockey, brother. Me not care who they name mug.
But I'm saying fine. But I'm saying it can't be that he's missing alone. You have to give the Lakers half of the credit, my boss.
If we're going to break down the game from an analytical point of view, let us be fair. Me not take anything away from LeBron. I'm not taking anything away from LeBron. I'm not taking anything away from the Lakers. You understand? I'm just saying.
No, but I'm saying to you, have you ever seen Clay Thompson?
Hold on. Is 6 games the series going, brother?
Yes.
When you look on the gaps between the type of victories throughout the series, you don't see a fighting Warriors, you know. You don't
because the Lakers are much better.
No, it's not because the
you know that game one should have been a blowout as well. Is Lakers take the foot off the gas? I should have 3 blowout them fool are getting up.
Because I'm saying that the players, the marquee players on the team did not show up outside. Even Steph Curry.
So the shots them Anthony Davis a block and a smash them all over the place, and LeBron is a block shot. No count for nothing.
You know why Anthony Davis could be blocking so many shots? Yeah. They were now forced to put the ball on the ground and drive to the paint.
And against other teams.
Because they were not shooting.
And yeah, good. And I'm saying against other teams, when they drive to the basket, they score more often. So give the Lakers some credit.
Hold on. And I'm saying now, to counter that, I'm saying to you, if they were likewise shooting the ball as we expected them to, then the defense of the LA Lakers would come under more pressure. When a man knows that you're not shooting, brother, a man can sit in defense and wait for you. Because he knows, listen, in your mind, remember, you know, basketball is 50% mental, you know. So when a man knows that in shots, them not dropping in a break. He hesitate to take the shot, you know. And the defense have got dear, you know, because he knows you're not clicking.
By the way.
So basically the defense can sit and wait on you, in a brother.
You agree with G-Star now that LeBron James and Anthony Davis are better duo than Curry and Klay Thompson?
No.
Okay.
No. Remember, I said the context of the debate was basically in their peak, you know.
No. That's why you lose the debate. The debate was about going to the playoffs this season. That's why you lose my bar.
Well, they proved that. They proved that now. Yes,
there you go.
Clay is not an best. Clay is not.
No, but the irony is, you know, Klay Thompson was brilliant throughout the regular season. You know, he was better than most seasons this year in the regular season coming into the playoffs. You know, that is check the numbers. Check the numbers.
I don't know about that.
Mr. Check the numbers. I tell you.
Then hold on, Zidane. Since Klay Thompson has come back from surgery, he has not been consistent.
I'm saying go and check the number. This season, Klay Thompson was absolutely brilliant.
All right, let me go back and look.
Yeah, man.
I would love to know what he was doing.
All right. Zidane.
Yes.
I asked you to do some homework. Me not hear nothing.
What is that you asked me again?
About the second tier division saga with Kasafa.
No,
look homework, brother. What?
No, the CONCACAF and FIFA might have to intervene.
CONCACAF, so they say
yeah, because the thing is that if Med Forest don't make the Premier League, where they will go, because they are not a part of Kasafa. No, they are not a part of Kasafa right now. Kasafa said they are not a part with them. They are suspended from Kasafa. So maybe the higher powers have to intervene. So that is the thing right now.
Listen, Kasafa will backtrack.
They will backtrack. They will go back down. They have to back down. They're not the grounds to stand on. A joke thing business they go on.
Kasafa do not want the wrath
of CONCACAF
and Jeff. This is a battle that they cannot win.
That's how you see it about.
Yeah, man. All right, corrections. Big up yourself.
Yeah, correction.
Yo.
Yeah, I forgot to give yourself a next name.
Why?
You can't get the things
last year this year.
No. You always try to put out the wrong impression out here in a boss, man.
Then you don't get it.
Hold on. So
you get 2 out of 4 of the series.
Which 2 out of 4?
How much you get? Out of them?
Hold on. The only series me get wrong while ago was the Lakers.
Oh, you get the other one them right?
Yes.
I will start call you 3/4 correct.
All right, big up correction. Big up.
Right.
At least I get some. Gavin, I get none, me boss.
Leave it there, some boss.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, this is Eddie Jones. First time caller. Good day, Eddie Jones. Eddie Jones is a former Los Angeles Lakers player and Miami Heat player now. Eddie Jones.
Yes, Orville.
Yes, sir.
Eddie Jones, this?
Yes, man, Eddie Jones.
Your name after the basketballer?
Yeah, my name after the basketballer. I used to play for Lakers.
And LA. Yes. And the Heat.
Yes,
yeah,
definitely.
Man. Yes.
But Orville, I must say to you, sir, respect, man. I like how you take on the matchup argument. A lot of person are trying to run in for you. Even Zidane, Zidane stay up on the sideline, You want to run in, Orville.
No, Zidane. No. Zidane get more importance than it deserves.
No,
Me still up try get him over on my side, but at least 10%.
10%.
Yeah, some man I tell about 30 and 35% of them something.
Mr. Orville, I laugh. I say, the man them running by here, I kill them one by one.
Me don't tell them, man. No, because them say me don't know about basketball, you know. I say them man,
You know
I
what?
say them know about basketball. When me hear all them sounds, them no sound no better than me. I tell you the truth.
Yes. The matchup thing man really overrated. You know them go for Steph Curry against LeBron James.
As
Why
if
they
that...
never go for another player like the Joker?
Say, they go for the gearing one.
Yes, the very glaring one. But what I want to say, though, for the I'm a Lakers, I'm a Warriors fan, though.
Yes.
But for the Warriors and the Lakers game, I think that series could have gone anywhere. When I look at game one, I think the Warriors really overall, I think the Warriors really shoot themselves in them foot with some sloppy turnover. I think game one, the referee was also a part of the Lakers side. They make some messy calls. And game two was the way the Warriors came back. And game three was a close game. Game three could have gone either way if Draymond Green just made that layup. Game four it was a blowout. So I wouldn't bash persons who predict a Warriors.
You're talking about when he got the offensive rebound and Schroeder was on him?
Correct.
And he kicked it back out to Curry?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So that game could have gone anyway. You understand? Game four, I think the Lakers really play good there. They came back with a game plan, and of course Warriors went home. So I think this series could have gone anyway if the Warriors were less turnovers. Klay Thompson, I don't know what to claim Thompson. He just went absolutely cool in some of the games then. But overall, it was a good
I don't think
series.
I've ever seen him as bad as
No, man, it has never been this consistent because it's 3 games and you don't pass 13 points, you know. It is unheard of with Klay Thompson.
10, 9, 8, I think.
Yeah.
Has he passed 11 points?
I don't think so.
No, man,
That has never been this bad, my boss.
Yeah, and then Jordan
And
Poole
it's
was a
surprising.
disappointment. Jordan Poole was a disappointment.
Yeah. You know me think, and I said, me I give the Lakers a lot of credit because they are a very good defensive team. But me I wonder if the missed shot that guy had in the game one and the media pressure him, and maybe they might pressure him as well from the Golden State standpoint. Maybe it took a toll on him throughout the series and he wasn't as confident because he had a great game one.
Yeah, he had a great game one. But yes, you're correct, Zidane. I think that from that missed shot,
yes,
I think it started to get to him.
Hey.
And from there on, it went downhill.
Hey, the basketball man, them a pressure me say me under me no know not what me I say. But me gonna say it one more time. Assigned matchups. Me not talk about during a game with the money go pan the money because you really and truly don't want the man to take a shot without somebody a contest. You know? So you have to be you don't want any shot to be uncontested. That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm saying at the beginning of the game, where them said John Tom will be guarding Tom Strokes. That's something there in determining who wins a which team wins a basketball game is not only overrated, it is highly overrated.
And that's say all this time.
All me I say, you cannot tell me say that money assigned to my that money.
All this time I say.
Yeah.
I never take care.
Don't know that we take her.
Okay.
Don't know that we take her, but some person want to take care and
and the types that want to take me on, you know, are the types where say them no basketball. Guess what I think?
So you're saying when the man come out and say don't go put X on Kevin Durant.
I know that determined again.
Okay.
What you want is every time Kevin Durant I go take a shot,
somebody in face. About him and hustle him.
Yes. Exactly. Tell me about team defense. Don't tell me about no individual that money against that money.
And it's the same thing they do with Steph Curry.
But don't you still want the most favorable matchup?
It is what you want. In a typical basketball game, it doesn't happen enough for that to determine the game.
Yes.
All right.
Dear
Eddie Jones, you're staying or are you going?
I'm staying.
First time, we give you next 30 seconds after the
We're coming back.
Whatever sport keeps you active, Western Sports has the largest selection of sporting gear, apparel, and equipment to help you reach your goal. Whether you're an amateur or a professional, Western Sports has got your sport covered. The time by Western Sports is
2:45. For miles and miles of beautiful carpets and exquisite rugs to brighten your office and home, visit the Carpet Store at 18 Dunbarton Avenue off Malines Road. They install, clean your carpets, and add elegance to every room in your house. Call 876-649-0174 or come to the Carpet Store at 18 Dunbarton Avenue because you deserve the best.
It's now time for This Day in Sports, a feature highlighting historical events in sports.
Sponsored by Clean Water, located at 20 Syndham
On May
Commercial, Old Harbour Road. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192.
On May 15, 1912, Ty Cobb rushed a heckler at a New York Highlander game and was suspended.
That was This Day in Sports, a feature highlighting historical sporting events.
Sponsored by Clean Water, located at 20 Syndham Commercial, Old Harbour Road. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192.
What's up, Sports Desk Massive? It's the new and improved. What you say? Can't stop to make a call. Well, you can still add your 2 cents by sending in WhatsApp messages or voice notes to 876-828-0925. What you say? During the Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m. Sponsored by BH Paints. Paint it. Love it with BH Paints.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so what Jones the caller your name again?
Eddie Jones.
Eddie Jones.
Yeah, so final point, my prediction for the Nuggets and the Lakers game. I think the Nuggets will take this series in 5. Reason being, I don't think Anthony Davis will have his way in the paint against the Joker.
Why do? Why do?
Yes. And I think
no, you can't just jump believe that's in the bars. Why you think he won't have his own way against the Joker? Is the Joker an elite defender?
No, the Joker is not the lead defender. But in terms of his height, with a smaller player like Draymond Green,
he won't be a threat to Anthony Davis. What you can say is that he is going to be difficult for Anthony Davis to stop on the other end. He may be a bit tougher than he had in the series before because he's the most skilled offensive center in the league. That would be my argument. But I don't think he can stop Anthony Davis. But Anthony Davis might find it difficult to stop him as much as he did other people in previous series. But I get that way there.
Well, the reason why I said that, Zidane, is because if you notice Anthony Davis, even when he's playing against a small like Draymond Green.
Looney not small, and because Anthony Davis' ability to take out Looney at the starting.
Don't mention Looney. Looney is on and off.
No, Looney is a better defender than Jokic.
Yes.
And Looney have to come out of the starting lineup because of Anthony Davis' skills and his ability and what he can do. Mm-hmm. So I'm saying to you, me not give Joker no Joker can't stop Anthony Davis, my boss.
All right,
so forget about that.
And the next thing is that I think they will close the lane on LeBron James.
Yes.
I think they will close the lane earlier on LeBron James. Yes. In terms of LeBron James just going up and making that layup shot. Mm-hmm. That is what killed even the Warriors also.
Yeah, the Lakers dominated the paint.
Yeah, the Lakers dominated the paint. So I'm predicting the Nuggets in 5.
All right, new caller, Jones.
Have a good day now.
All right, new caller, Eddie Jones.
Yes, sir.
All right, big up.
All right, Leon.
Yeah, man. Big up on the first, man.
Big up, Leon.
Yeah, man. Last time I called, I really cut me off still, but
yeah, man. Because you go down a road where you know you shouldn't go down there.
Yeah, well.
Nobody.
No, we not go back. You never give me a chance to finish my statement.
No, man. Them statement they not deserve for the penalty.
Anyway. Sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Zidane Wagwan. You remember my prediction, neither?
No.
Oh no, my prediction is 6 has to go all the way. So
oh yes, yeah, you did.
Yeah, man. But yeah. But what I see here happening is Zidane. Messi win World Cup. Pepper go win Triple Crown. and LeBron go win NBA, brother. You'll find a sporting cave guy in there, man. Yeah. I can't imagine it. You know that? We are going to do.
Yes, indeed, sir.
Can't do a star. We are clear. Watch out. You know what I say? I look on it now. I Lakers are the favorite to me now.
Me like them chances, my boss. I know they Nuggets tough, but me like Lakers chances.
Watch out. Think that. All right, Nuggets. Them tough, but watch out. All right. ED and the big man, Joker, can float them one, all right?
Brilliant, yes.
Murray. Him is a star. Me not Murray and a superstar.
Yes, you still would take him great man, him good, but you still would take LeBron James over Murray even at this stage.
But all right. But him can't.
Let's say them can
defend him proper,
No man, I know what you mean, but let's say I agree that LeBron James.
Right. The youth name with the Jewish name, the black youth, him in the and courage. Him no offense.
Dennis Schroeder.
Not Schroeder. Well, Schroeder can go, but the other one.
Schroeder is a pest, man.
Yeah, the other one, the taller one.
Oh, Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt.
Oh man, isn't that pest?
Vanderbilt have the length,
Isn't that pest, man?
All right, you put him for Murray, right? That means LeBron.
Yeah,
them not about him. So, all right, what am I gonna do to LeBron?
No, me like the Lakers chance. I think the Lakers are very equipped.
And then watch you know, LeBron got 10 final, and win 4. So they have the pedigree there.
Yes.
Yeah, they have the pedigree.
Yes.
Joker, they don't know if to do when that big game something them not prove that,
Yeah.
That thing there's a different thing. You know, talk skill alone now, a mental thing I go on now,
Fair point.
So you have that now.
But somebody might target that Lakers don't have a lot of these players right now as well, Outside
so
of
you have the leader, them 2 leaders of it.
Or the 2 leaders. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, you have KCP over there, so him being there.
He won with the Lakers, yeah.
Right? But you have, all right. Going in, you have, all right. You and Russell can get 20 and 9.
No, man, I'm looking at the Lakers support cast, and there is where, again, I think the Lakers have the edge.
You have Schroeder.
When you look at Schroeder, Russell,
the Japanese name one, Japanese one.
Which one that? Oh, Hachimura. Yes, he's Japanese.
Hachimura. Big body,
who will play more often in this series, because they've never liked it. Yes.
You see, you just scored 15 points in the fourth quarter.
Lanny Walker.
You know, it's that youth there. It's that youth where met the play for himself.
Yes, he can create his own shot. Good point.
That me mean.
Yes.
It's not a youth where we pan him make it play himself.
Well, I mean, if you're going to pick Lakers can't lose. You know what I pick Lakers.
So me I say, but Lakers, even Lakers against Celtic come true. We still like Lakers.
Yes. Tomorrow I'll tell you who I think will win both series.
But no.
Officially.
Boston and beat. I don't know, I forgot. But Zidane still do better even though 6 and lose,
You do better than me?
Yeah, man, you never make no pick. You pick overall.
No, man, me pick every series, not the second one correct.
No, you pick series by series, but me make an overall pick.
No, I'm saying to you, no, because me, I want NBA pool, so I have to be careful of saying give them a pick here.
No,
me can't give them picks.
You know, me see Embiid and think me a ball, and me I say, John, nobody can hold them. Me say Embiid, but think they go lower the game, man. The beard.
Yeah, the 2 of them flop.
Mentally soft, man.
I'm soft for true.
You know, Embiid will be Embiid,
By the way, as on the talk, that Kevin Durant averaged 29 points in the series and shoot 47% from the field.
Kevin Durant, all right.
Kevin Durant had as a so-called not so great series, them number them, but I take the number for my career.
Hold on. You know numbers lie sometimes.
Numbers not lie, man.
John, watch out.
Numbers are the performance.
You seen the last game when them get the blow.
Yes. In flop this.
You know what I said? For the first half. I when the game done, Kevin Durant scored some points.
In flop in the last game, for sure. I agree.
I when the game done.
Yeah, man, you start jack up shots when there was no longer a contest.
Yes, yeah, in flop.
No, nobody night.
Him can't trick me for that game. Let me agree with
you. But he himself said it was an embarrassing loss.
Yes.
Him never fight. He went out like a punk.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But at the first, all right. I don't know what I'm going in the other series them. But if somebody asks me the best offensive player, not this series player, in this season player, I would say it would be Durant partner.
Or yeah.
The man was so efficient.
Yes, man.
And then the man come trapping at the last game, bro.
Trapping at the last game.
It's unbelievable.
I probably not go with Jokic, bro.
Overall, Nikola
Match
Jokic.
by match, impact by impact.
Yeah, man. Nikola Jokic would have passed him.
Listen, when the man rise up, like the man couldn't miss.
Yeah, but then him coming
at 12 points in the last game.
Yeah, man. Say, I don't know. I feel like the interior, if they don't have any more toughness inside, you know.
He had to do a lot of work, maybe run out of steam, you know, because he was carrying the load and the bulk of the scoring and he play a lot of
man. Suns wasn't tough enough. I don't know. They have Eden, but I don't know. Them was not tough enough inside.
Yeah.
Because you have to beat up the Joker.
Yeah, man. All right. Should be interesting. Tomorrow night, first game. Won't miss it.
Yeah, man. Big up on the
All right,
All
yeah.
All right, cool, Leon. Who do we have now?
Over now you're from Pioneer. Hello.
Yeah, man.
Who it is?
Big up yourself, Nick.
Nick, how you doing, Nick?
There, man. Zidane.
Yes.
Question. All them fire Monty Williams, but that Rivers still have him work.
Well, Dak Rivers series ended last night, so you might hear something tonight. Make us see.
My next question. You know, I'm not sure about this, so I'm gonna ask you. The coach Monty Williams, him have nothing to do with the trading. What the Suns look like when them do all of them pieces.
You know that question came to mind. I'm saying they fired him so fast. I wonder if he actually agreed for them to make that trade. So the argument that they had no bench now and depth, and that is the reason why they lost. Maybe they say, listen, you asked for the trade, you have to accept the trade.
Because what I'm saying, obviously, if them dash all of them good pieces just for Kevin Durant, that means it look like them what them say, because what me I watch, right? I don't know if them not see it. I mean, I don't know the professional. But if you give her those pieces, you're supposed to give her them pieces for the first time Kevin Durant, not the one where you trade. Because Kevin Durant, what them trade for, maybe about 70 to 80% of the Kevin Durant what them get. You understand? So if the coach never involved in that trading decision there, well, I mean, I think it's fair for him. You understand?
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
My next point now, this is for you, Zidane. Arsenal. You see when you answer the question about the choking, just like how you said to the man them say, don't use emotion to answer the question them. Don't use fun thing or emotion.
No,
just the Arsenal choke and done, man.
No, I mean, I don't think I choke. Them had some bad games.
No, man, one of the biggest choke.
No, man.
Big choke.
No, sir. Remember for a long period. Hold on, remember for a
man, listen, Zidane.
Something stop at them choke.
Yeah, bad game. You was a bad game. A bad game is a part of the choke.
City is on almost a 14 game.
But I don't tell me nothing about City. You in this spot now have nothing to do with City.
No, man, but you can't.
You are the league.
No, but
based on even.
That's the point I want to make. Though you're not allowing me. I'm saying to you, hold on. For a long stretch, Arsenal would have played 2, at least 3 more games than City. So when you say Arsenal, hold on, my boss, man. But if you make the point, man, Arsenal have an 8-point lead over City, and City have 2 games in hand. It's not a true reflection of actually what Arsenal versus City has done at that point.
You bring it right down to 2 points, right? So even at 2 points, you still had a lead and it's still in your hand.
But City would be favored then.
And then you make some bramble team.
No, well, fine. But what they wouldn't call a choking then. So even if you say Arsenal was disappointing.
I don't know what you want to call it.
No, I'm not calling
it choking. I'm not even talking about something in your choke. A big choke.
You're disappointed and they should have done better. But yes.
Yeah, look on it fan base. So I'm going to level that, right? I'm going to touch the next time.
Yes.
Right? Orville, me attack, right?
Yes.
Orville, I'm on company station earlier and commit football blasphemy, you know, man. Right? I have a man on the station that put Diego name with Kevin De Bruyne, man. I think you just cut off the call right away.
No, I can't cut off.
But no, man, but you know what I mean? You understand?
Somebody text me say Highgate was high on something.
A football blasphemy that, you know, man.
I agree with you, my boss. 100%. Hold on. Let me take a break and give you a minute.
Men 40 years and older, use your NHF card and pay $1,600 less for your PSA test for prostate cancer. The time by NHF is
3 o'clock.
Health Alert is sponsored by Bashco, the store that gives you more, and the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
Maintain social distancing. Maintain at least 3 to 6 feet distance between yourself and anyone who is coughing or sneezing. When someone coughs or sneezes, they spray small liquid droplets from their nose or mouth which may contain the virus. If you are too close, you can breathe in the droplets, including the COVID-19 virus, if the person coughing has the disease.
Health Alert is sponsored by Bashco, the store that gives you more, and the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right. Who is this again? Nick, you have a minute.
Yeah, so it left from comparing Maradona and Pele and Messi and Maradona and the man to De Bruyne. You know? Tell the man, De Bruyne the clean Diego shoes, man.
All right,
you
boss.
Know, so,
this is why I can't take Highgate seriously in a football discussion. Most of the time.
Yeah, so big up on yourself.
Did I get a lot of Maradona? I don't think so. I don't think he's
sorry.
signed.
Yeah.
All right.
But, yeah, big up yourself.
All right, big up me.
Yeah. All right, but music now?
Yes, brought to you by Edgecombe Paints for people who dream in color. This one is from Bojo Bantan and Nitty Kochi. Lord, I thank you.
You could answer a million things and thanks we give. Oh Lord God Almighty, our strength and redeemer. Glory and mercy upon the children of men. All the days of my life. Nicky Kochi and Bojo. Lord, I thank you for life. Yes, I thank you for my blessings. And I thank you for each and every day. I thank you for good friends. And I pray that they'll be there to the end. Even my enemies, bless them eternally. Oh, my Lord. Sure. You be your strongest warriors, the hardest fight. Angel protection, left and right. Don't be gun silence, every voice. No one evil or run up, but we want the right. So we pray for the man with the long gun. Pray for the rum tongue, pray for me people the right. Just up me pants and go down on me knee. Pray till me heart full and rejoice. Father, we thank you for health, thank you for life. Thank you cause we can see the light. Father, we answer, pray for guidance and protection. Keep we in the right. Cause we know these are the days that war prophesy where wicked shall roll more low and high, but we can't speak hills upon the most high. Here I will be pray and cry. I know that prayer has got more power than any weapon, even the gun. I am a soldier, you're my commander, let thy will be done. What strength are you? With all my heart I believe it in you. You heard me crying whenever I do. You gave me hope, you gave assurance. You touched my soul, you touched my soul. Lord, I thank you for life. Yes, I thank you for my blessings. And I thank you for each and every day. I thank you for good friends, and I pray that they'll be there to the end. Even my enemies, bless them eternally. Oh, my Lord. Psalm 27 say the Lord and me light and me salvation. None of them me no fear. Me love the Lord thy God with all of my heart. You turn and me tell me that clear. Though I walk to the valley of the shadow of death, me no afraid of nobody out there. 22 stars, they shout it everywhere. Lord is my shepherd, me don't have no fear. Leviticus tell them to beware. Come out of the darkness, step in the clear. Judgment a come, so you better prepare. Call the people, them far and near. Tell them already, me I want them here. Satan a fight spiritual warfare. Draw from the Bible, cut and clear. Father God appear. You give your strongest warriors the hardest fight. Angel protection, left and right. Don't be gun silence, every voice. No one evil and run up, but we want the right. So we pray for the man with the long gun. Pray for the rum tongue. Pray for the people the right. Just off me pants and go down for me knee. Pray till me heart full and rejoice. Father, we thank you for health. Thank you for life. Thank you cause we can see the light. Father, we answer. Pray for guidance and protection. Keep we in the right. Cause we know these are the days that war prophesy where wicked shall roll more low and high, but we can't speak ears upon the most high. Here I will we pray and cry. Lord, I thank you for life. Yes, I thank you for my blessings. And I thank you for each and every day. I thank you for good friends, and I pray that they'll be there to the end. Even my enemies, bless them eternally, oh my Lord.
So, all right, so that's Nitty Kochi and Bujabanton. And
Lord, I thank you. Brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color.
All right, so we have Omar Williams now.
Yes.
Big up yourself for the Orville, the credible one.
Where you say?
Although me a few punch off for your skill now, but
come now.
I left that man and go for Zidane.
Yes.
Yeah, left that for a later date and go for Zidane.
Yes.
So Zidane.
Yes, sir.
You remember me had a conversation about you guys 8-point lead and the what you guys would have need for the win the title.
No, what I remember is you picking City to win nothing this season.
Okay, so you remember me having a conversation the 5th of April.
The 5th of April?
Yeah, me having a conversation about the Arsenal schedule and the City schedule.
So Arsenal schedule is significantly tougher.
Right.
Significantly tougher. And that's why I tell them say I don't know big truth that I could go on. Because one Arsenal played I think 2 games more than City. And Arsenal running was tougher because a lot of the points that City drop, against the good enough teams, Although Arsenal, that's just some games, yes. But when you look at the running the boss.
Here's the question. The games at Arsenal, the 2-0 lead against, West Ham.
West Ham, yes.
And the 2-0 lead at the squad against Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
And then that 4-1 lost to City. And then there was another game that they dropped points. So that was a 4-game stretch. Southampton game.
Yes.
A 4-game stretch that they did not get.
They got 2 points.
They got only 2 points.
Yeah, man.
Would that have happened?
Or 3 points. 3 points from 12. Yes.
Would that have happened in the middle of this? Is it a coincidence that bad stretch happened at that time when they were, favorites to win the league at that point?
Slight.
Would that the fact that bad run didn't come after 12 game or 15 game, but came after what? 29, 30 games?
Yeah, man, that's to say everybody.
They're choking in it.
Everybody have them bad parts still, but
in other words, the Arsenal when I see a player before that. No way the Arsenal team if play 4 such games and perform that ordinary.
Well, me did not count Man City game, because me expect Man City to be
all right. You don't forget 4-1.
But the West Ham was a shocker.
Yes, the 4-1 when Man City get Arsenal, the Arsenal that was playing at the start of the season, not supposed to get 4-1.
A 3-1 Man City get them in the first game.
Why?
A Man City that
Listen, take 4-1. Take score Arsenal at them best.
I hear about the 2-0 lead against West Ham not playing no football at all in the game. Arsenal don't win the game.
Would that have happened in the middle?
And then Southampton, my boss, Southampton I scored 3 goals at home in your home ground.
Like a choking in it.
They're too much of the killer.
You see, them win them 2 games there, anything nobody couldn't beat them. But me understand people are beat them, my boss.
Yeah, man, the
Understand.
Southampton game and the West Ham game, you can give them the Liverpool game because we all know Liverpool are going to be Liverpool one day.
Yes.
Yeah? So you can say, remember, for the last 4 or 5 seasons, Liverpool and City are really the team of England.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? So you know, any day them 2 teams, they can just turn up and just beat them.
Yeah, man.
But
Liverpool was
West
pretty
Ham
good in
game,
the game.
No.
But the West Ham and Southampton results are unacceptable, my boss.
Definitely.
Can't accept it. Full strength Arsenal team pretty cool. And I say it's a depleted side play West Ham and Southampton. My yard. Joke around, my boss.
True. But me someone Eddie Jones said him pick Jokic 7-5.
Yes.
I guess you never did listen to LeBron and press conference the other day.
Let me give Lakers more than 1 game in another series, then, my boss. Tomorrow I will give my prediction.
Lakers NBA for lose this now. We can't tell anybody.
No, I'm not going to use that term there. It's them for lose.
I can tell you this.
So you have Lakers as big super favorites.
I can tell you this. A Lakers NBA now for lose.
But I can't tell you this to Omar.
Yeah.
The way I see it's not a fluke, you know. What Reeves is doing is not a fluke. He do it against a tough Grizzlies teams, tough defensively, and he has done it against the defending champion. He's no joke.
You remember this president?
There's no
Lakers have at least 4 man now who can make.
I agree. Reeves is better than every supporting cast on the Denver team.
You can imagine that. D-Lo can line stuff from anywhere.
The dude with me like what me not understand why it's Achimura. Why is Achimura?
At the matchup, that's why the people talk about the matchups. At the matchups make him play against Golden State.
Because I think this is going to be
meaning what?
The coach never think he match up well with Golden State defensively.
Yeah, man, the running door.
So you still think the door just think that joke.
The man come by the field every game him come in. Him come make an impact. And you're not playing against Golden State.
The first game him score, him come on, him take 2 shots, score both shots, and he must play like 9 minutes. The coach not think he match up well defensively.
No,
Orville.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you this. So the game 6, from a Lakers lineup, with Shooter come in and say, yes, this is what we want a long time. If me have Shooter...
Let me tell you what me look for. Let me tell you what me look for when the game start.
Yeah.
I look, because defense in basketball is largely a matter of making yourself a nuisance to people, you know. Mm-hmm. So I watch energy level. I watch how quick somebody
you switch
is
from one to the yes.
I watch hustle. I watch energy. I don't watch who the who.
So when you see a man wide open, you don't say, all right, he might score. You have to rush him.
Yes.
Make him rush the shot.
Look at it, Orville. I look at game 6. And I remember, you know, the only reason why Golden State get back in this game that you should have get ejected, you know. Because should have picked it up Curry from full court, you know.
You know that as I talk about that, you know that I want him in like with basketball. It's like how referees in a football, a man is on a yellow card. And then do something that is simple. You're not going to give him a second yellow and send him off. But I guess they're going to tell you that they're going to go down to 10 men in that regard. But basketball, Shooter is a key man. The man stand up on a mount Draymond Green and Draymond Green put the ball in there. They give a double technical. And
no, I thought that was a fool
joke thing, man. At this level, man. A
fool car.
As I say, Darwin need to prove to me now that he is a big coach. Just insert Tristan Thompson at the starting lineup now with AD.
Tristan Thompson will play about 8 minutes for the whole thing so far.
I wish part of it, Omar.
Man said Tristan
Tell the bar. Oh, yeah, they work. Them have a bar down by your workplace.
Zidane.
Tell her hi, yeah?
Zidane.
Man,
insert Tristan
Thompson. Insert Tristan Thompson.
For Mark Jokic, man.
No man can. Nobody. So you have Anthony Davis.
Listen to me, man.
The man have Anthony Davis to stop Jokic and I want Tristan Thompson. We don't understand the Omar.
Zidane, remember me tell you.
What? Who's the best defender in the playoffs thus far?
Huh?
What's been the best defender in the playoffs thus far?
Without a doubt, no, Anthony Davis, man.
Anthony Davis.
So why would you want anybody else when Jokic get the ball if you can choose what marking? Why would you want anybody else but Anthony Davis to do so?
But remember this, Zidane. He's more effective when he can stay on the lane.
No, man, I want Anthony Davis upon him, my boss.
No one. Remember, you know, so when Lakers beat them in a 2016,
hey.
Dwight Howard was his primary defender.
That is correct.
Okay.
No. The difference is doing that. Although AD is arguably the best scorer, the best defender in the leagues,
mm-hmm.
In
playoffs.
the playoffs.
Yes.
He's also one of your primary scorers, which is probably part of the reason why he runs out of steam towards the
end of the
back end of the game.
That is it.
So he's
from the
important in both ways.
Yes.
So whether he can carry
that load,
that energy and that load is left to the sea. I think he needs to get fit.
That kind of pressure there. But I give Tristan Thompson the work as
no man, LeBron James and Ochimore them have to go spend some time as try to stop Jokic as well.
Them two look a bit more.
The whole team have to try.
Yeah, man.
All right, here, Omar.
All right,
we'll leave it there.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, we'll take another break. We're coming back.
When I got about this now?
What happened to you, Mrs.?
My car broke down and I can't get the parts.
Parts? So you never hear about Dangels? And them are the done in the parts world, you know? Them have parts for Hyundai, Toyota, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Isuzu, Mazda, Subaru, you name it. Them have it.
Visit Danjan Auto Spares and Accessories in Kingston at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Telephone 929-9146 or in Maypen at shop number 10, 18 Chapperton Road. Telephone 986-7142.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
With so much to do in one location, make Mega Mart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs, grab a bite and pay some bills, fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy, all in one amazing location. My Mega Mart, the best value by far.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back in line. Hello.
Oh, lines are available.
Yeah, we can.
All right, so Pioneer, you can call now. You're Pioneer.
By the way, people, all roads lead to Sabina Park.
Yes.
The first game starts at 5.
Yeah.
Dunby Woolen versus
Mount Pleasant.
Mount Pleasant. Let me tell you something.
That I'm intrigued about that game.
There is a lot of arguments about that game there. First of all, Dunby Woolen had played Mount Pleasant
in the
final game.
Yes.
And they are attacked to people on both sides of the argument over the weekend. Mount Pleasant apparently had used
a
new squad.
Yes, indeed.
And you know, some of the other teams weren't happy.
Yes.
Because them feel Mount Pleasant give them a easy passage.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's the same two teams are gonna meet in the first game.
Yes.
This evening in Sabina Park.
Yes.
And a lot of the ex Dunby Woolen players are now down at Mount Pleasant, including the top man at Atafarai by Grave. Now, one argument is that Dunby Woolen were helped by Mount Pleasant to finish what? 6th?
Yes.
But then you will have the same team, so no helping Naga can.
It's not. But the question is, was it a help or was it a situation where
the man rest some players?
No, I feel that me can beat this team. So if me play them, it's not a year and a day for me. So
Right.
me rest my players then prepare for me can beat them easily instead of put out hard for go beat them and then me face a tougher.
Or you can't make top 2 again. You're already there. Why go
risk
too hard
injury,
and
risk injuries? Yes.
So
a lot of talking points. So it should be interesting.
Should be great. And then Harborview Humberline,
the defending champion.
The defending champions against a team who I spoke to Andrew on TV the other night, and they were quietly confident.
Yes.
Best defensive record in the whole JPL is Humberline. So that should be fun.
And they're in the playoffs for the first time in
5-6 years. Yes, since 2017, I think. So good football in Sabina Park. And usually when the games in play Sabina Park, you get good football.
Yeah, man,
which tells you about the surface.
And the players them love the atmosphere.
Yeah, man, and thing. So if you can journey to Sabina Park at 5:30 this evening, you may get to you will see good football. You may get to see some of your favorite media persons.
Yeah, you will see Zidane. So come.
All right. Always stay there 1-876-968-8117. and Central. I believe Mount Pleasant or Arnett Gardens. One of them two said it has to be that Mount Pleasant can get it together.
Look away, man. Investment and the players are comfortable. They have
Yeah,
place to
man.
live. They get the good pay. They are not worried at the end of the month about pay. So mentally wise, they are in the right. They're supposed to be in the right place. So you have the quality. So the fact that they have never been even into a final, my boss. Look away.
Zidane, look away. That's a man with unlimited
resources.
And you have a team like Cavalier with some
Big
18-year-old
boys,
and
some baby
19-year-old.
boy. Even
And
16,
win the league
even
while you can't win. What does that say about the Mount Pleasant people? Something. Them need to win. And I saw Mr. Gould for the first time in a Waterhouse the other day. I mean, I've seen pictures of, but the man is a real football fan. You know?
Yes.
He's not just an owner of a club. He's in the trenches, him dead, and when they miss a goal, him hold him head and he's very, very passionate about the football. You know? So make we say. All right, Rooney joins us.
You homo boss.
Rooney.
Big up on yourself.
Well, yes.
Enough of them, I think Arsenal choking then. As a Manchester United fan, me, I watch it and I think I choke them choking. When we look for it, I think the man I'm just tired. I'm not no more left. You understand me? I'm look at Man U play, I'm look at Arsenal. I say, I believe Arsenal play a better brand of football this year. You understand me? They run more than almost everybody, probably apart from a Pep side. But what Pep did have was depth in upon him bench. He have better players on him bench. Foden not play as much.
I look for the team I play Saturday, my boss, and the man rotating. Kevin De Bruyne didn't play. Silva was on the bench, and look at the Mahrez and Foden.
Exactly. When you look on Saka and you look on Martinelli, the man they play about 30 more games than Foden and Mahrez and them people. So Arsenal just never have the depth. You understand? I think I show them just knock it, brother. Them just dead tired. You see, when I look on all man you are playing, I say, yo, the game every 3 days. Finally, I get to them now. You see them not have the energy, and then them up play against some side where have to win, cause them need to win. So them have to win.
We need to look deeper into this because you notice that Man City,
he might have
at the back end of the season, them always go on this tier Orville, and you wonder because they have this big squad they could rotate in the middle.
Yes, because and I say Pep have the experience Pep do this year in year out.
Let me tell you why. And Rooney is a youth of Bramble more often than that. But it is true.
Yeah.
And I'm going to refer to something that Arteta said to Arsenal in March. That listen, you have to go play every 3 days. Let me read exactly what he said. You have to play every 3 days and you have to be fit and available to do that. If not, it's not worth it. Even Arteta himself had sensed as early as March that some of his players were. But you could blame Arteta upon that, or the way Arsenal set up why them bench so strong. But he was saying that listen, you have to up for every challenge and play every 3 days. I think that this team.
No, but you go up for every challenge.
You know, means that them not have something that them short. You know?
Yeah.
But it means that it means coming down towards the season, they didn't have the luxury of doing what people like City could do, which is to rotate and still maintain the same quality.
When you look on something now, when you look on Liverpool now, where people are come back from injury and everything, you saw them look better.
It probably played a part. You probably have.
It definitely. Come look on Man U, and Man U look like them are going to struggle to make top 4 because of this. And you can see where the fatigue is setting for Man U now. I play a game every 3 days. You understand me? And that me believe me just don't think of choking. Honestly, when I think I choke Arsenal, them just never have the depth.
They have to bring in some pieces.
I forget in some
more.
But
I know. See me just I get a text, yeah?
Yeah, what I get?
Arsenal been playing only once a week from February. That means them are out of the Champions League.
It's February, them get knocked out of the Europa League.
And out of the Europe, yeah. Is as far back as February. I don't think
no, man, it's not as far back as February.
Got them play Sporting Lisbon or one of them sides in a March.
Yeah, man, I can't from all the way.
No, I don't think it's February because Arteta was making this argument.
Right after the Man U come out, but Man U been playing every 3 days from World Cup finish. You understand me?
Yeah, but
so me can understand Man U being
you had many games where Haaland was subbed off the field. And people are saying, what people do? You know what? He broke this record.
Right.
Pep is ensuring that his players are free because it's a long season.
Yeah.
The man smart.
Coming down towards the business, and you want him to be as sharp as he was at the early.
And something there, yeah. So we deal with that. Don't make regret to my boy, you know. Maybe I get.
Yes.
I get. But like you have a call, I want to think you're there on something, you know.
Why the man? Ray Kevin De Bruyne, my boss.
Kevin De Bruyne is a glorified club footballer, my boss. like Messi was before the World Cup.
No, man, nobody with him. Something. You call us.
Why?
You call us someone good. You call us someone good.
Messi was a glorified club footballer until the World Cup, my boss. Me not care what you want to say, Zidane. You notice the name of that about Messi again because he made the conversation. No. Him going at the conversation with
one good World Cup performance, in your opinion,
no.
makes you not a club footballer.
Wait, no man.
That don't make no sense, Ronnie.
Wait, no man, is over the entire World Cup.
No, so one good World Cup makes you a great international footballer.
And a one.
So you say
him been playing for how much him play? 4, 5, 4?
No man, you say it's him first good World Cup. This I say he must have glorified club football before this last World Cup.
Until him win.
So I'm asking
him demonstrate to me, say it's not only club football alone him can play World Cup football too. You understand me?
Oh, which football running that watch all along?
Brother,
so how became the all-time leading goal scorer? How did he become the all-time leading goal scorer in Argentina history?
Zidane, just cool him, man.
How did he become the all-time leading goal scorer in some of the South American World Cup qualifiers?
Zidane, just man, just
this is what in the club goals?
Man.
A club goal,
man. A
club goal,
brother, what about friendly goal?
No, man, I just mentioned the World. I just mentioned the World. I just mentioned the World Cup qualifier. Lord,
this is
the man scored more goals in the World Cup qualifier than Ronaldo of your favorite footballer, Ronaldo of Brazil.
This is the first time
address the point
outsider the group stage. The first time.
Also,
what happened?
So that make him know a World Cup international footballer.
No, I can bring him in the conversation now.
Okay.
I can bring him in and once he can come in the conversation, then guess what? We can argue about this. No, I don't think I'm at this.
But I hear you.
You see me? But when am I going to put De Bruyne over Maradona and all them people and a Zidane? I said, seriously?
But no, I'm gonna Maradona. I'm gonna De Bruyne pass Zidane.
I not get it.
I was gonna make the point to say,
what KDB do for?
No, I'm gonna. You're right. I'm gonna. KDB gonna pass Zidane as attacking midfielder.
I'm gonna pass Ronaldinho too. But I get it. I understand.
Good question.
Pirlo. Pirlo. Pass Pirlo.
Yes. Xavi.
Iniesta. Oh.
We don't understand. I get Madrid. Madrid better ball of him.
Yo, the man has named his son De Bruyne.
Yes.
Yeah, him saying by that's why I'm not kill him.
So when a man goes to the extent of naming him son after a baller, you don't expect much.
Him bias. Him saying bias.
The man admit to bias, name him son after the man. Then you wonder why him think the man bad. The man is clearly a De Bruyne fan to the 10th level. Allow the man. Yeah. So
just always something like to beat him too hard.
Him rate De Bruyne for you.
Him rate De Bruyne, you understand me? But he must have smoked some people believe say him better than Maradona, you understand me?
No, so go.
All right, apart from City, who De Bruyne play well for?
No man, he was German player this season when he was at.
You really gonna use the German league?
All right, let me tell you our next text where does that come in, my boss.
Yeah.
Them about out the fatigue argument where you come with. Rooney, I can't help you. Arsenal got knocked out of the Europa League on March 16. And they're
March 16.
Yeah, they're
which month we know?
Well, I know their run of poor form started April 9. When they draw that 2-2 with Liverpool. So they've been playing only once a week since that.
Yeah, but if you play a bunch of games with the same...
No,
man, that counter your argument only because if you play a bunch of games all season with the same players, it can't catch up on you.
No, man, but
look how much game Saka play. Look how much game Martinelli play.
No, Saka looked tired, my boss. Saka was out of class. I wonder when Saka was the best player in England at one point during the season.
At one point.
And then Saka just looked like him a walk.
But I could say the same thing for Rashford. Is that because I'm tired?
Rashford looked burnout as well. But how do you explain a player playing against some lesser teams and looking ordinary consistent when he was great right throughout the season?
I get that.
I don't think I choke Saka choke. Because Saka got a big World Cup. He got a Euro and got finals in England.
Wobbly now, brother. Because they've been running harder than everybody else, you know.
No, let me tell you, when me say Arsenal are playing my boss,
yeah.
Cut the choke out, the level of intensity did that drop off?
Yes.
It drop off, man. You
No
understand?
2 ways about it.
How when I see Man U play against certain time, I see Arsenal play. I say,
But that level of
watch
intensity,
Arsenal play against
again in
them all
fairness,
time.
that level of intensity may or may not be because of tiredness. Because the less belief you have in yourself, me not think Klay Thompson, for example, is tired.
Yeah, but why would they?
Klay Thompson was coming at the NBA and just look like he can't play basketball.
All right, but why would you lack belief after the Liverpool game? Because Liverpool game, Liverpool ball after Parker, you still end up. Even though you lose, you're not
the Liverpool game was before the West Ham game.
Yes.
Yes.
So it was Liverpool, West Ham, City. So I don't understand it.
And then them lose Saliba.
The Southampton game was before the Man City game as well, right?
Then they lose Saliba, right?
Yeah.
So with the Saliba, me can.
How many games has Arsenal lost all season? Them lose to Brighton yesterday.
Them lose to Brighton.
And City twice.
Them lose to City.
Man U once.
Yeah. And them lose to Man U once.
Everton.
So about 5 to 6 games. You understand me?
So the two City games, you get them that.
Draw. The whole of a draw.
The draw game, them, you know.
West Ham draw, Southampton.
West Ham draw, Southampton draw, Liverpool
and
draw.
Liverpool draw.
That a beat them.
Yeah, man.
But me I tell you, me feel a fatigue. Me just something the fan. He's a Man U fan and me feel a fatigue. I see it on Man U too. Every 3 days the football, I really just think of that.
Well, look at choking tonight. But believe it,
it's not a full choke.
It's not a
All right, big up Rooney. Bye.
All right, big up for yourself, of course.
All right, we'll take the break. We'll take the break and then we'll come back for the final half. All right,
we're taking the break.
All right, let's go. What do we do? Take a break. Yeah, we'll take the break.
We may be all over the world, but we're still in this together. Feel, make it easy for you get your money. So if you have to get a thing from your brother or mommy, hey, it's a no Insta, it's a MoneyGram. Zoom, Ria, check your phone, your money land. VMBS money transfer. CFA faster, easier. Sign up for VMBS direct to bank account transfer today. No matter step out, fit in the line, straight in your account, money reach long time. VMBS money transfer.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Any Bet, and Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
Incoming world number 1, Carlos Alcaraz, suffered his earliest exit in a tournament since October. He was knocked out by Hungarian qualifier Fabian Marzozan in the Italian Tennis Open last 32. Spain's Alcaraz, who will replace Novak Djokovic at the top of the rankings after the event, lost in 2 sets, 6-3, 7-6. It was only the 20-year-old's second defeat in 22 matches on clay in 2023. That is Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any Bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly at Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill. Celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes.
What's up, Sports Desk Massive? It's the new and improved. What you say? Can't stop to make a call. Well, you can still add your 2 cents by sending in WhatsApp messages or voice notes to 876-828-0925. What you say? During the Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m. Sponsored by BH Paints. Paint it, love it with BH Paints.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back for the final half an hour. And where do we go? Hello? Hello?
Man.
Yes.
Unique attack here.
Yes, Unique.
Unique.
Yo, what's it on there?
Right here, Unique.
Big up yourself, yo.
Big
I
up.
made that yearly up yesterday, you know.
Oh, yeah? Oh, but you look
Yeah,
like somebody sensible.
I look like somebody.
You look like a decent, sensible person. Man.
Yeah, man. I just hear the voice, and I said, oh, yes.
Yeah.
Zidane.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man. Here we go on now. Zidane. Just accept it now. On a choke.
The chokish.
Because, yo, Zidane, if Man U not take top four, laugh after it, what we do if we not make top four?
We can't ball me, boss. Because the West Ham and the Southampton. Hold on, the West Ham and the Southampton game them look away, me, boss. And as Bull said, it was the running time, you know, the last stretch to win, me, boss. And like you wonder, you start to wonder if so me accepting me not bramble the argument if a man say, boy, it look chokish. Me not go bramble.
Everybody know, you know, they play them tired picture, you know. You can't see it, you know, but I still choke, man.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying me not completely dismiss.
With the tired player, hold on.
Yes.
All right.
True, good point.
So Orville.
Yes.
What go on in a cricket?
You tell me, I know.
No, man, you know, man. Me, I said, then give one of them friend one coach job. You hear about it?
Darren Sammy.
You see? You know what go on in a coach, in a cricket, man. You know what go on there.
Oh, them get them friend.
Orville, tell the truth. Whether man they can coach, who can coach in a one day?
Well, I've said it before, right? I can understand the T20 thing, but probably they just didn't want to have three coaches.
Remember saying that in a T20, you know, they hire a whole heap of cheerleader around them, you know. Because you see it in the IPL, you know.
Yeah.
Them have other technical people, and you see the head coach, you know, a cheerleader. Saying a 2020 cheerleading can work. But Sammy can come with strategy.
In a T20. I believe he can, man. Yeah, man, he can. I don't see why he can't. When you have played international cricket in them, boss, you have a half decent head on your body. Yeah. You know what ought to be done, you know. Yeah. The question is, will the players play for you? And I think in Sammy's case, they will.
And they are shown that.
Right.
As captain, he players played for him and
yeah,
they won 2 World Cups under his tutelage.
Will he be able to galvanize the players over time? That's left to be seen. But
come on, it's not a bad chance. It's not a bad selection.
Exactly. Yeah, you have to give him a chance.
Yes, me think so too.
Orville, you know, me just say something to them. I know exactly what me and say. When it comes to the matchup argument.
Which is what?
You know, so you change the word though. You're smart, you know.
No, when I say matchups overrated.
Exactly what you are saying. We are saying from a long time, you know. Cause me never, from me listen basketball, me never hear a man say, you know, say a matchup only make a team win.
No, me never say only.
So who you hear a overrated matchup?
A man called yesterday and said 30. A bull said 30% in the individual match.
You know, this time say 15%. 30%, no, a whole heap of thing make you win basketball game.
All right.
So you see what you are saying? Yeah. But after, you know, nobody now do that again, you know, really, you know.
Yeah,
when that gone out of basketball, you know, you have long time age, you know. Michael Jordan.
But may I say from day one when we have the argument? That's
why I asked Orville for that team and say long time.
That me that say.
No,
why me did that say long time? All right, what is it you think I was saying? Matchups meaning what? So when nobody enough mark nobody?
That is only all matchups.
No, man, me couldn't have said nobody enough. You 5 are you and 5 are me. If me get the ball and nobody at all now mark me, then me not go score every time. But me just walk through the paint and throw the ball.
No, another you say, yo, if a Curry mark in LeBron, make Curry mark.
No, from day one I've been telling you that basketball is too dynamic a sport. Nobody is on anybody for any duration of time. For that one-on-one thing to make the impact on the thing. It have
the coach design plan that if you see them make a switch, you have.
I agree that coaches do that, you know, and coaches have to do that. Part and parcel of the coach's job is to make the man who are going to take the shot have as difficulty a time as possible.
So why you come with this matchup argument then? Why you not allow the argument then?
Because too many people, when they matter basketball, they matter about the matchup argument. It is overrated.
But it's not overrated. Nobody not rate it so much. It me feel say it have the right amount of rating.
Well, Bull, who is one of the smart callers, saying give one game 30%. No game will match up with that individual matchup.
You are being disingenuous to the brother now. But remember,
Him said that game there.
A specific game.
No
And
specific game.
It can happen.
I mean, I tell you, said there is no specific assigned individual matchup.
Then Maradona never carrying a team to a victory.
Carrying is a matter. Carrying is a figure of speech.
Never carrying a team. Maradona never outstanding and do the best.
No, he was outstanding. He was the most important player.
No. He couldn't do it without the goalkeeper.
But who did say he could do it without?
So your sound, Virgin, when you say a man can have 30% matchup, it can't Marvel because he just that.
I am prepared to. I am
never figure it out.
I am prepared to say Maradona was 30% of the Argentina reason for win. Him alone.
So look on this now.
Yeah.
You were talking about Doc Rivers, you know.
Yeah.
You sit down and allow something to happen, you know. So in that case, 30% of matchup could make a
no man, but that was not about
no, try to
no, but hold on, you are talking, you know, give me a chance to say nothing. No, I am saying the case of Doc Rivers.
But me know, just please not go around it, because I know, and that me attack, but me just give you an example, Jesus.
Then me don't even show you a second. You just said things and every time you try to say something.
Example of the thing, and you gotta tell me
what Doc Rivers did was poor coaching, my boss. Just horrible coaching.
All right.
You cannot have your main player not touch the ball for 3 minutes 55 of a game. The last.
Another alone him do.
That was glaring.
Another alone him do. If you watch the basketball,
I watched the game.
You see them use a simple player and I beat them over and over.
No, my, oh, you talked last night.
And him not stop it.
No. Well,
that me I talk about. And that could have make it come up to 30%.
But what does that have to do with matchups, though? Kevin, James Harden, you better tell me with tactics now. But that never had nothing to do with matchup. James Harden not go down. He keeps dishing the ball to different people. Nobody not score. James Harden not at the basket and not shoot. I'm not sure what that have to do with matchup.
But he's not, you know, offense alone, he look like you watch basketball game.
No, man, the matchup is always about offense versus defense. Them never had to put nobody special for Harden. Harden was getting the ball and does not do nothing special. So was there somebody defensively on Harden?
Look, the Nuggets did that get some easy basket. And him never did that nothing to stop it.
Who? Harden?
I thought the coach have to work, you know. No player out there, you know. Them just can't do the job.
They weren't and I'm here. I'm going to leave with this because we attack at cross purpose.
Yeah, man.
A team needs to have good defense. The Lakers are defending well. They are defending well as a unit.
You don't believe the coach have something to do with Lakers defensive?
Yes, probably.
All right.
But I don't believe in individual matchups. Two different arguments. But we have to make it run, though.
All right. We can kill the matchup argument. We have to the same thing. Nobody now overrate matchup.
All right, cool.
All right.
Where do we go now?
Spaces are there. We're on the break. All right. Spaces are available, people. So you can get into the last segment. 876-968-8117. That's 876-968-8117. You call through right now. You're going to get on to us after this commercial break. So we'll take the break and we'll come back to whoever is on the phone lines. We're coming back.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers pride themselves in being professionals in the field of insurance broking, claim settlement, and risk management services for over 35 years. We offer a wide range of insurance services, including motor, property, liability, accident, life, and international health for individuals and companies at competitive rates. Call 926-3572 or visit 7.5 Haining Road, Kingston 5, or shop number 3, James Plaza, Mandeville. Call 625-6804 or visit online spectrumjamaica.com. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standards.
This is your host, Dr. Nicole Masters, Senior Pastor and founder of the Miracles of the Potter's Hand International, Stony Hill, also in Morant Bay. Please join me this and every Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. for Morning Dew. Morning Dew is a powerful devotion which is designed to jumpstart your morning, resulting in tangible victory. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend. Sponsored by the New Parkington Pharmacy. Restore, refresh, and renew. Also, Megadon Security Elite. Your security is our priority. Call them at 869 3884-5.
What's up, Sports Desk Massive? It's the new and improved. What you say? Can't stop to make a call. Well, you can still add your 2 cents by sending in WhatsApp messages or voice notes to 876-828-0925. What you say? During the Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m. Sponsored by BH Paints. Paint it, love it with BH Paints.
This is Heather White Davis McDonald, and I'm inviting you to join me Tuesdays at 11:30 a.m. to 12 midday for Let's Reason. We will be reasoning on real life issues with real people. So join me and be blessed.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back online. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hello. Basketball lady.
Yes, man.
How are
Yes,
you?
man.
Has been a while.
I am great. I am great. My team is doing well.
Yes.
And to be honest, I had my doubts at the beginning. I really didn't. I'm being very, very honest. I didn't think we could pass the box. You understand? I really didn't think. But
This is Miami.
yes. And that was based on what I saw during the season. I was really frustrated with them and, you know, what I'm seeing. And, I mean, we paid Duncan Robinson $19 million for what? Man not doing a thing. Man can't guard anybody. You talk about matchups overrated. Trust me, it's not overrated when it comes on to him because as a player, you would want him all day, every day
Yes,
to guard you.
Any offensive player want Duncan.
Oh, my gosh, a man can't defend to save his life. You understand what I'm saying? So he has a lot to work on in terms of improving his game. But Zidane and Orville, I notice, you know, I disrespect my team, you know, and nobody not talk about Miami. Even the ESPN analysts, you know, can we put them to shame, you know, they were stunned, you know.
Yes.
They don't want to admit it.
Sorry,
But they
basketball
were
lady.
stunned.
They are stunned.
Sorry, basketball lady. What Celtics won beat.
Yeah.
Pardon me? Come again?
Sorry, I really apologize for saying this, but the Celtics will beat.
You sure about that?
Yes,
Well, I tell you something. I doubted them against Bucks. I'm not doing it again. I am
No,
not.
to be honest with you, though, if I had to call it between Miami and Bucks, I would have gone with Bucks as well.
Exactly. Exactly. But I tell you something, we must admit that certain things, you know, just weren't going right in the beginning. Because for one, Kyle Lowry, you know, he had me really pulling out my hair. And he was injured. You know, let's face it, he wasn't doing well because, you know, it has been an uphill task for Miami in terms of injuries. But apart from that, I was really disappointed in terms of not getting somebody else to assist Jimmy.
Yes.
You know, I was really, really disappointed.
It's gonna be tough for Miami against.
It is.
Boston,
No,
they have some good pieces, man. They have some
yes,
great pieces.
yes. We just need that one piece, one more piece, because Bam is good, but too inconsistent. This minute him turn up, next minute, sometimes I say, hold on, is he in the game or what? You understand?
Yeah.
But I am not doubting my side. You understand? I am not doing it again because I've seen they have revived, they have come alive, right? And they're playing with heart.
Yes.
And sometimes that is not that, you know, yes, they are not the most talented, you understand, but they have some pretty tough players and some players who have proven themselves that, look here, yes, they weren't drafted and all of that, but they have proven their worth. You understand? So, and another thing that is against us, I must look here. This is a case. Size does matter. Yeah, we're small, or players, you know, kind of on the smaller side, and that was one of the main reasons why Lakers got us in the last final. You understand? We just don't have anybody to match up with Anthony Davis.
Here's what I want to know. You finished what, about 8 seed?
Yes.
8.
Mm-hmm.
What
we weren't a genuine number 8, you know. Considering
I was
other
about
things
to ask you,
weren't.
why is a team that's now playing the conference final
Mhm.
finished 8th in the regular season?
They finished
or
Because
8 seed. It's 7 or 8 in the finish. Some of them.
They were 8 seed in there.
eight.
Yes.
Barely made it.
Barely made it. What has been the difference? I know Jimmy Butler is his usual. Well, I wouldn't say usual, but him come up and coming up trumps to the playoffs. What has changed?
I think, all right. So, as I said, initially, I don't think we were a genuine number 8 team. A lot of things, we needed more pieces. But apart from that, injuries and guys just weren't playing. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
What is it about the playoffs? But everybody just started chipping in and really believing. Even with what's his name, Tyler Hero and Oladipo missing. Persons just playing. You understand? Just putting the heart. Kyle Lowry has finally waken up. I was wondering what's happening with him. But then I learned that he was really injured. The team is a pretty good team, but we need another piece, and we need Bam to be
consistent.
more aggressive.
Bam, the African brother named Adebayo.
Yes,
Not
Adebayo.
You see him?
He's a good player, man.
He's a brother where I like his energy, me like him, his spirit, me like that's something about him. You see, sometimes it's not. I am big on attitude, Sometimes the attitude of a player that thing transcends it thing through a team, Like I like the man, and when you go for this is one of the things I like about Klay Thompson. By the way, he attempts a 3-point shot, doesn't make it. His expression doesn't solve. That's the word.
Yes.
So sometimes, and Adebayo is one of those people where we can get on a roller in your face, and so if he has a good series, and sometimes a good series is not so much just points. You know, Jimmy Butler have to come up big, but that Adebayo could be very well one of your more important.
The thing why I give Miami a chance, we are pretty good on defense. We are very good with the defense. I like how they defend. They really put it. And remember that last year we took the Celtics to Game 7.
Yeah.
Right. Many persons didn't give us a
I didn't
chance
even
to go
remember
further,
about the Miami Heat going all the way to 7 with the Boston Celtics last season.
Yes.
Yes, and Jimmy Butler took that 3-point shot.
Yes.
When they thought he should have drive to the basket. Yes.
I look here. Yes, they have more talented players, but trust me, we can look here. Philly exposed them.
Boston deeper this year though. My basketball lady.
Not only deeper. Everybody think Boston has the deepest side in the NBA. Full stop.
Yes. They look here. I'm not saying that they're not good enough because, to be honest, I'd prefer to meet Philly. Because trust me, I think we're Philly stick it.
Yeah.
You understand? I really want it. But talking about Philly, I tell you something, I can't help but think how Philly gave up Jimmy Butler. I still can't figure it out.
What they did?
Yes, they did.
I remember that.
Yes. You understand? I trust me, that team would be something else with a Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
It would be something else. You understand? But I am not doubting my team. I really believe. And look here, I am not a great LeBron fan. I loved him when he came to Miami, upset with him when he left, but that is fine. But let me tell you something. They can make it to the final. It's going to be a tough one, but they can. They have the pieces.
Yes, they do.
They have the pieces. People discounting Denver, the Joker, not Joker, what the other guy that is sidekick? Murray. Look here, that guy's very, very, very good.
Yeah, man,
injury that really took him out.
I was telling Leon earlier on, he's very good player.
He's extremely good. It was the bad injury that he missed about 2 seasons.
Yes.
That guy is very, very good. So
He's
it is
Jamaican.
going to be a season.
Sean, remind us that his father is Jamaican.
He is.
So never support him next season.
Oh, wow.
All right, big up. Basketball lady, it's always
Miami.
great to hear from you. We know it's your time of the year. This.
Oh yes.
So I know we'll be hearing from you.
Miami all the way.
All right, man.
All right,
to
good.
Yeah, man.
Incidentally, the one time I ever watched basketball, I found around Miami. What was the American Airline Arena? I saw them still call it. That was Dwayne Wade. LeBron wasn't there yet. All right, who we have now? It done now, Sean?
No, we have one more.
We have one more. All right, we're going to squeeze another one. Remember, all roads lead to Sabina Park. Sean, I beg you drop along on Sabina for the Premier League quarterfinal. Man said no, star. Rocker!
Listen, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm sure you're going to be at Sabina later, right, Rocker?
Yeah, to the best of my knowledge, information, and belief.
Yes.
No, I've been calling a long time, bro. So it's not for not calling. I just not getting on.
Yeah.
Harborview, Humble Lion. Zidane, this one is close,
Yes, it will be.
And I feel like on the better pitch, Harborview might stretch Humble Lion a little bit more, but Humble Lion is gonna get a few chances. And if they take them, then I think Harborview might find themselves in a
because
in a
Harborview,
problem.
I've seen many times where Harborview struggle to break teams down this season and put away them chances.
They don't play well from behind. If you look at it,
Yeah.
Harborview don't play well from
You mean
behind.
when somebody score
on them
early
first, it's like
Yeah. Yeah. They will if it's like if the game is in the balance, they can control the game, slow down the pace, step up the pace. But when they are trailing the game or chasing the game, most times Harborview don't put in the right effort. And I think the number 10 who should be like the brain, the attacking side of their game. Sometimes his decision making is a little bit woeful, you know. And I realize that in certain games, his tackles are a little bit rash, and if the referees are a little bit more rigid, he can find himself.
I will play 10 for Harborview.
His camp in name Christo J.
Yes, man. That's the play. Yeah,
I'm funny, but Christo J.
Yeah,
he was overseas for a year and came back. But he's very talented, though, you know.
Man, good looking player.
I think maybe on the better surface he might even show.
Yeah, man. They're gonna play and move it around nicely. That's their game, man. When they get good surface, they do move the ball around very well.
Don't be holding Mount Pleasant. Why?
But before you move on from the Harborview Humberland's game, Harborview, if there's any game that is supposed to be statistically close to them two teams, finished 4th and 5th in the league.
Yeah.
Harborview 34 goals. Humberland 27. So Harborview 7 goals better as an attacking force. But on the defensive side, Harborview 21 goals conceded. Them Humberland 15.
Yeah.
Humberland is by far, but almost by the same margin.
Yeah, the same gap.
Where Harborview
so basically
gets
dead
goals.
heat.
It's basically a dead heat between the two teams. Now,
and if you remember, in about 2 games in the Harborview, you got 2 big 5-0 wins. So you have to factor that in also in agreement to your point.
Yeah, should be fun. It should be. I don't see that game here being decided by a lot of goals. I think so whoever going to lose by the goal. 2-1-1.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a goal fest.
As maybe like a series, don't be holding Mount Pleasant. I don't know if Mount Pleasant was theorizing that it would be better for them to play Dumby Holding.
It just was resting their players.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought about it a lot, you know.
Yeah, man, they were just resting the players, which is logic. You don't want an injury in a game that you don't have to win. You prefer get the injury in a competitive, serious game.
And technically, you would be getting the team that you are already looking at right now.
Yes. Also, you don't want in a yellow card situation or a man get a red card in the game and they missed it. So it's logical to give the players a break for that game.
All right. I'm going to say something about 20 seconds because I know time is up.
Yeah.
Congrats to LeBron. I was very proud, considering he's a big man now and the man deal with it so good. I was.
Sean is reminding that the player you're talking about is Christo J. Daly.
Yes.
Yeah, him same one.
Nice little baller, man.
And I have to commend them, but I want to just highlight this point. You see, because of the size of the Lakers and their defensive skills, whenever Golden State would beat a man like 1-on-1. You see, if they are in flight, Zidane and they had to plant before they elevate again, is a problem. Is a black coming in.
Yes, man.
Because they are smaller, they have to be aggressive in the air to evade being blocked.
Yes.
Because you remember there was a game where there was like about maybe around 10 block shots. All because by the time they are to elevate is a problem.
Yes.
But I like it, and I think that persons will underrate the Joker, but these European players, they are very skillful and they'll find a way. But I love LeBron from a long time, just as how I love the Messi. Yeah. I just never liked the fact that they shied away sometimes. Yeah. But greatness is greatness, you know?
All right, Raka, we'll leave it there.
Yeah, man. Cool.
All right, cool. I'll give my predictions tomorrow for both series officially. All right, that's it for the program for another Monday afternoon. Thanks to all who took the time to listen. We appreciate it. And big up the ones who took the time to call us. Join us tomorrow. Same place, same time. We do it all over again. Until then, have yourselves a great evening.
that's the sports desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the sports desk Mondays through to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m.
Health Alert is sponsored by Bashco, the store that gives you more, and the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
Wash your hands frequently. Regularly and thoroughly clean your hands with an alcohol-based hand rub or wash them with soap and water. Washing your hands with soap and water or using alcohol-based hand rub kills viruses that may be on your hands.
Health Alert is sponsored by Bashco, the store that gives you more, and the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
It's now time for Golden Moment, sponsored by Total Vision. Your eyes are the windows to the world. Visit 2 Bryans Crescent, Maypen, or 10 Hagley Park Road, Kingston. And Surgix Jamaica Limited, compassionate healthcare.
The 2014 ISA Boys and Girls Track and Field Championships. The boys class